I don't understand. We gotta go get onion. Bring onion. Wait, onion. 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 Yeah. Bring onion. 𝗙𝐶A, I wrote that song. Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. 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 I'm great! My onion! Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. 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 No! I don't understand. We gotta go get onion.
We come back 𝗂𝗶𝘃𝗵𝗶 blanky.
Wait, onion. 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 Yeah. Bring onion. 𝗙𝐶A, I wrote that song. Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. Late night,
wtuber
I'm great! My onion!
2 years. Wow, I've been here a while.
Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. 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 No!
Celebrating the return of my favorite onion with a 16-month
I don't
resub.
understand.
Heck yeah.
We gotta go get onion. Bring onion. Wait, onion. Onion.
𝗏𝗏
Onion. 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 Yeah. Bring onion. 𝗙𝐶A, I wrote that song. Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. Late night, onion
I wrote that song? Damn, that's crazy.
Get you that hype train.
Thank you so much for the hype train. Welcome everybody. Hi, welcome to stream. It's me. I am HIM. I'm not 𝗔𝐶 but hi. Hello, I missed you guys. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for the welcome back hype train. We're entering a new era. You wrote that song? I sure fucking did. I also don't have my headphones on, so if it's really loud, too fucking bad. No, please tell me. Hi. Hold on, I'm playing on chapstick as usual. I wanted you to feel like nothing had changed, so you know. Hi everybody, welcome. Welcome. Why did it change it? No, it's not supposed to say that. Hold on, pause. We're off to a great start. Okay, listen, I just want you guys to know that I spent a really long time trying to make sure that all of the scenes were cleaned up and fixed and ready for the new fucking era. Hold on. Stream motherfuckers. Did you see it? No, don't look! Hold on, everything is fucking broken. We're off to an incredible start. Welcome back, everybody. Did you miss this? A new era of absolute fucking scuff starts today. Hello. Hi everyone. Well, that's not what I fucking wanted. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh my fucking god. It's not supposed to say session sub count. That's not what that's supposed to say. And what are you? No. What is this? Delete that. Okay, and what are you? Settings. No, you motherfucker. That's not what you're supposed to say. These aren't my subs. These are my subs.
I'm great.
These are my fiends. There we go. I fixed it. Okay. I fixed it. Okay, there's our fiend count. Oh my god. Hi, welcome. Oh my god. Hi Jesse, hi Womble, hi Matt, hi Ian, hi, hold on, I'm going down the list. Hi Bevan, oh my god, nice to see you. Hi Jean, hi Sin, hi Mouse. Hello. I saw Liger before. Hi Liger. Who else is here? I saw Clopez for a hot second. Hi Clopez. Who else is here? Welcome. Luminor, hello, welcome. Welcome. Gentleman Berserker, hello, welcome. If I miss anyone, just scream at me. Good luck, Lupin. Wait, what? Was Lupin here? Where the fuck is Lupin? Am I fucking blind as hell? Where the fuck? What? Oh! It was Mouse. It wasn't Lou. I was so excited. I was like, yeah. I mean, not that I'm not excited to see Mouse, but I didn't say hi to Lupin, so I was excited. Hi, we're just wishing people generally good luck out here. Honestly, that's so real and valid. I'm glad to see that you guys have maintained the integrity of our community in my absence. Hi, welcome. I am also tired. I didn't have any coffee. Hi, Scuggy, welcome. Hello, hi, Starter, welcome. Thank you guys so much for that hype train. Don't forget to get your emotes for the hype train. Speaking of emotes, I need to do some work for the debut because 𝗏𝐶i has pretty much finished, like the first pass of rigging on my body. So I now have a body, but unfortunately she's wearing bra and underpants and I can't stream on Twitch in bra and underpants. I mean, I guess I could if I was in the hot tub category, but well, you know, unfortunately there's a couple of little trinkets that I have not finished on my outfit. I also have a bunch of emotes that I started that I haven't finished. So I was considering the possibility of doing like like a little debut-a-thon, and it's not gonna be for subs. There's no money involved. It's literally just a Ruby needs to fucking do work, and so we're gonna have multiple art streams perhaps because I need to fucking do work for my debut so that I can actually debut. You know? Do you know what I mean? We're kicking off debut season already. Yes, it's debut season. It's getting there. It's getting close. I have new alerts. I commissioned new alerts that will also be little emotes for you guys, and I have a whole bunch of emotes that are finished, and also that I need to finish drawing. I also have to draw a piss emote for you guys as part of our long fucking streamathon. There's a lot to do, and I need to finish. There's two little trinkets that go in my belt for my new model.
I heard money. Give the 𝑢𝑛𝑦𝑜𝑛 money. Don't know what we are talking about. Give her the funds.
No money involved. A thon mentioned. Yes, a thon. Thon, 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 thon. Welcome. Hi, 𝗶𝗶. Thank you so much. Yeah. No, the a-thon is just gonna be that I need to get my shit together and work on my model. There will not be any goals. There will not be any money. There will not be any timer. There's no. It's literally just I need to work. I need to fucking get it together because I want my new model so bad. So bad. She looks so good, you guys. I see the timer chat. Holy fuck. I see it. What? Maddie, you know, if you need help, it's okay. You know, there's people that we can get you. There's numbers that you can call. I know that maybe we're all a little bit traumatized from the streamathon. Maybe it went on a little bit long. We're also used to there being a lot of things on screen that are no longer there. I put the sub count so that maybe you guys would feel a little more at home.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go. What's up, Halo Phoenix? Welcome to stream. The Phantom Timer. If you or your loved ones have been hurt by a Phantom Timer, you may be entitled to compensation. Oh my god. Sean, thank you so much. Thank you for your Prime. Yo, can I get 07 in the chat for everybody who didn't get Sean Guard's Prime this month? Because it's mine. Oh, mine. Also, hi, Halo. Welcome. Thank you so much for the resub. New Zelda title? I think that they made that one already. It's more like the off-brand.
𝗂𝗶𝘶 love.
It's like fucking we have Phantom Hourglass at home. Headphone guy, thank you so much for your Prime. Yo, let me get more 07s in the chat for everybody who didn't get up on this Prime this month. Cause it's mine. It's all mine. It's not even the G-Subs logo on stream. I know. There's nothing on screen. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on 1 second. Is Mix It Up working? I just want to make sure Mix It Up is working. Do we have Mix It Up or not? Let's just test this one. Okay, good. Yes, it is. Great. And I'm from a country where it's worth more than 7 cents. Is it only worth 7 cents in some places? Did the bot just say I'm live? I'll fucking kill you. In Minecraft, I swear to God. I haven't been live in so long that I was afraid that I forgot how to stream. So if I could just be like really vulnerable for 1 second, if I could be like extremely vulnerable for 1 second, I was afraid that I forgot how to stream, and I was really anxious and nervous about going live for like the last 6 days. Because I wanted to come back and there would be little things that happened and I was like, oh, I gotta tell chat, and then I was like, I don't know when the next time I'm streaming is. So far you're doing great. So oh my god, thank you. Forgetting how to stream is a fucking mood. It's scary sometimes. If it's from Turkey, then yeah. And if you, whoa, that's crazy. God damn it, Twitch. Ruby eyebrow, dude, I haven't cut my bangs in months. Okay, hold on. Let me get up in here. Everybody get real close. Everybody get in here. Ready?
Don't be mean to the bot. It isn't dumb at all and gives notifications at 1 in the fucking morning.
Dude, on the last 2 days of my streamathon, it was like a full day and a half late telling everybody when I was fucking live. I was like, are you, I literally had to go in the Discord and be like, I'm not fucking live. How dare you? How fucking dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I swear to God, you're allergic to time off. No, but like, I feel like I really am. Like the amount of anxiety that I get taking time off. I said this on Twitter, like a week ago or like a couple of days ago or something. And it was just like, I'm always so afraid of taking time off because like, number one, I always feel like I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Number two, I'm always like, this is such a like a nothing problem because like who fucking worries about this, but like I'm always scared that I'm gonna take a week off and then my entire community is gonna go find somebody else to watch on Twitch and then they'll just never come back to me because they're like, oh, this person's infinitely better than Ruby Voxx and now I'm gonna stay here and never come back. And then also like I'll have time off and then I'll be like scrolling through Twitter or something and I'll like see everybody's accomplishments and everybody like doing all these fun things and like playing games together and having collabs and hitting Twitch partner, and then like the whole time I'm just like, we gotta go get onion. Bring onion. I got bad FOMO. I got bad fucking FOMO, bro. The FOMO, bro. So it's really hard. I hate taking breaks because then and also like the demons creep in. You know what I mean? When I don't have chat just like absolutely fucking harassing me every second of every day, the demons start to creep in and they're like, hey Ruby Voxx, your whole chat's gonna leave you and never talk to you again. Hey Ruby Voxx, you're never gonna hit Twitch partner. Hey Ruby Voxx, nobody likes you and you're so fucking annoying. Like I stream as much for myself as I do for you guys, okay? Oh my God. If you're worried you don't remember how to stream, I can ask you all my mix it up questions. Halo Phoenix, you can ask me mix it up questions regardless. I'm happy to answer them. Don't be mean to the bot. It isn't done. Oh my fucking God, that fucking bot. I swear to God. I swear to God. 2 days late. Hi, Doc Wumpus! I miss you, Piss Onion. Oh my God, that's the nicest thing anybody has ever said to me. Thank you so much. I miss you too, you little fucko. Didn't do it on the day that you weren't even. Yes, it was like 2 days late on a day that I didn't even stream. Xeno Killer, hi, welcome. I know I've taken multiple screenshots of it. I should just make a folder of the bot.
Hey, Ruby's brain. Suck an egg. We like her a lot.
Thank you. And like that's the thing is like deep down I know that. You know what I mean? Like it's a stupid, it's just an anxiety. It's a little fucking brainworm intrusive thought. Little bitch. Like I know it's not true. It's just dumb. Why would I leave? I don't know. Not like I spent this whole week thinking, shit, I wish Ruby was live right now. No! If you ever wish I was live and it's been like more than a week and I haven't gone live, you can just message me. You can just message me, or you can like at me in the Discord and be like, man, I wish Ruby Voxx was live right now. And I'll be like, damn, me too. And then I'll probably go live.
I live under your sofa. Good luck getting rid of me.
Why are you under my sofa? There's like no room under there. No. Get on the sofa. We can share. It's kind of small, but we can share. For what it's worth, I ain't done shit. I've been bereft. Thank God you're here. Well, I wrote 1.5 chapters of my book and read like 5 books and signed up for a bunch. I gotta tell you guys, I have so many things to tell you guys. Hold on. Let me get to the bottom of chat. Somebody remind me to talk about signing up for book things. Okay, hold on. I feel like being scared of taking off is normal. Multiple people have this fear because of the constant landscape chasing in this. That's so true. And I think that's like a big struggle that a lot of streamers have in general, is just like having really bad FOMO, and like you're constantly like, people are always like, oh, don't worry about your numbers, don't worry about that, like don't think about what everybody else is doing. But it's like part of my job is social media and like researching social media trends and posting on social media and interacting on social media so that my account doesn't look like spam or like a dead account. But that unfortunately comes with the fact that I'm constantly going to see what other people are posting on social media. And of course people are going to post like their accomplishments, and as they should. You should be happy about the things that are going well for you and that you've accomplished. You should be proud of those things. But also, it means that I have to see everyone's all the time, and sometimes my brainworms are bad. And again, that's
Reminder,
on me. That's nobody else's
sign up
fault.
for book thingy, also onion cute
Thank
IL.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah.
I don't understand.
Hey Ruby Voxx, what if that voice is wrong and fucked up and everything is good and everyone loves you? Ew! 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 The demons really do go hard when you aren't hanging out with friends. It's true. It's so true. Also, hi Wikaro, welcome. Welcome. I've been trying to tell myself that a lot lately. Which thing? That the demons are stupid? I just, one of the things, okay, this is a thing that I learned in therapy that really helped me a lot, was like, figure out who it is that's saying that to you. Like, who in your life made you feel that way? Whose voice is it that you hear when you hear those words? And for me, it's somebody who was terrible and abusive and like doesn't deserve the time of day. And so, I just tell her to go fuck herself. like straight up, I'll say her name. Like, let's say her name is Mary. I'll be like, you know what, Mary, fuck you. You're not in my life anymore and you don't have control over me. Get fucked. And that really helps. It really helped me a lot. Hey, Ruby's brain, suck an egg. I had eggs for breakfast and then I had egg for lunch and now my tummy's kind of rumbly, I'm not gonna lie. What if everyone actually thinks you're really cool and loves hanging out here and is waiting with bated breath for when you go live? No! You waited a long time with bated breath. I hope everybody took a nice deep one when I went live today. Wait, don't take that out of context. Anyways, there's a way to crawl out of the pit. I thought we were down. No. You can try to crawl out of the pit, but the mods all stand at the top and kick people back down, so it's never gonna happen. Live under yourself. Oh wait, I already read this. Okay, hold on, we're going. I'm reading the chat. We're doing it. Into the shrink ray. We gotta go punch him. Like fucking, what is that show? The Magic School Bus. No, but considering I've suffered with the same type of thoughts or paranoia for years, I completely understand. The worms are fucking hell. They're so rude, honestly. They're so fucking rude. I do love a root beer. Thank you. Yeah, I had a really good time writing. The amount of times that I try to make myself ask if you want to play games but chicken out because I don't want to be a bother. Alright, Womble, you're not a bother. You've literally never bothered me. Not a single time have you ever bothered me once in the like years that I have known you. I couldn't think of a
Hope
single
your time off
I've
stream
ever
was
been bothered by
refreshing.
anything that you did. Hold on. Long boob. We'd be screaming through writing that book. Productivity! Talk about signing up for book. Thank you. Oh, there's gonna be more. I'm reading as fast as I can. Full life here for streaming. Worse than gotcha. Yeah, for real. So true. So true. I never reach out to people who play games regardless of stream. More so if they are like if every single person in the whole community reached out to me all the time, I would probably be really anxious. But like Womble, I have been close friends with for a number of years. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a little bit different when it's somebody that like you've been close friends with for a number of years, you know? Like please don't feel bad. Please just invite me to things. Yeah. Fuck you, Halo Phoenix. But also thank you. But also fuck you. But also thank you. Yeah, fuck you, Mary. All my homies hate Mary. Thank God my name isn't Mary. I tried to make sure that it wasn't anyone that I knew. Fuck you, Erica. Yeah, exactly. Yo, fuck Erica. All my homies hate Erica. Too late, instructions unclear. Throw phone. No, wait. Oh no, I'm so far behind in chat if that's where I'm at right now. Oh no. Well, what did I say? What happened? What is happening? The worms. +1 out of context onion. Now, Raskar, thank you so much for the resub, by the way. Thank you so much and welcome. Yeah, fuck off, Mary. Oh, fuck them. Oh my god, I made it to the end. Holy shit. Womble's on the top 8 of Ruby's MySpace. Probably. I'm not even sure I know 8 people. Intimately. Personally. No, I might. not the ● 9000. Dude, now I want to play Outlast Trials. It's been so long. Oh yeah, so here's some things that I did while I was on break. I had a serious think about content and like what I want to do with my life and my career, which is honestly disgusting. It's so very adult. It was really hard for me to do. Instructions unclear. The worms made me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A rubber room full of rats. I can name 8 people you know well. What the fuck? That's more than I can name. Thank you for the praise of the sun. Anyways, so one of the things that I decided was, well, not really decided, but like came to the realization of was like just how much I love reading and how much I love books and how much I really genuinely very much want to work on my book and make something of my writing. And like, I don't know, when I first decided to write this book, I sort of started as a joke, and I'll be honest, I have a really bad habit of like having a lot of really great ideas and a lot of really cool inspirations for things. What, Bevan? And then zero follow through whatsoever. Fuck you. Zero follow through whatsoever. And it's kind of led to a little bit of self-sabotage because so many times in my life I've like had a passion for something or an idea for something and I get like either halfway through or even like 75% of the way through and then the follow through ends. Like that's it. It's just gone forever. The inspiration's gone. The desire to do the thing is gone. Like I used to have a YouTube channel with over 30,000 subscribers for my ASMR content, and like I fucking let it die. Granted, there was some extenuating circumstances surrounding that, but like I don't know, it was something that like has weighed on me for a really long time because like I had such a huge success with that and was so financially stable during that time and basically like had everything I wanted and was doing something that I genuinely enjoyed doing, and then it was just fucking gone. And I think I had like a little bit of like career trauma. I'm not really sure what the actual wording is for that, but like I don't know, I guess I was just so afraid that I was gonna do it again, that I was just gonna self-sabotage myself again. And so when I started writing this book, I was like, yeah, this will be fun, but in the back of my head I was like, you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. You're gonna fucking quit and you're not gonna do it. Bevan, the dopamine stops hitting, it becomes rougher. It really does. And especially when like, especially when you're getting told to kill yourself in your DMs, you know, that certainly didn't give me the dopamine I needed. I legit got a brain full of ideas, concept, etc., but I've not acted on any of them or stopped doing so. Yeah, no, that's so real. People were fucking wretched to you. It's not surprising you're traumatized. It's just like, I don't know. But ever since then, I've like, every time I have an idea or like I'm inspired to just like do a new project, I have this little voice in the back of my head that is like basically just telling me like, you're not gonna do it. You're gonna sabotage yourself again and you're gonna have no follow through and you're gonna fail. But
I don't understand.
I really like writing this book and I really like writing and it's something I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. And all the people who have been alpha reading it on my Patreon, shout out to my alpha readers on Patreon, have had nothing but great things to say. And it's been fun also, which is a huge thing for me. It's been super fun. Hold on, sorry. I'm just reading chat. Okay. You have to start somewhere, but yeah, you gotta start somewhere. Thank you. Hi DJ, welcome. Sharing my writing was also like pretty vulnerable for me because like outside of writing scripts for my ASMR content, I like hadn't really shared any of my writing with my community before. So I don't know, I took a long time to think about it and decided that like I have written almost 35,000 words. I've written over 10 chapters. I've written 130 pages of a novel. 130 pages is crazy. Imagine if you were in school and your professor was like, yeah, you gotta write, by the end of the semester, you owe a 130-page document. Ain't no way! I complained about 15 pages. I wrote 130 pages of a book, bro. Hi, Johnny, welcome. 35K words, slay queen, gender. No, I got you. Thank you, thank you. Like it's I can't believe I did that. Thank you, Liger. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And I don't know. I guess just like I wouldn't say pushing myself to do it. But
I have my own world-building
What is
headcanon stuck in the gloopy amoeba stage of my imagination.
Yeah.
But TBH, I just consumed similar media to help refine it and had more conversations with a phantom audience explaining every detail I have in this medium-sized noggin. It just works.
No, but I love that for you. I think more people should explore things that they want to write. But I just also 𝗃𝗏𝗃, I would love to hear about it. I just got out of my own way. I guess that was the thing I forced myself to do. I didn't force myself to do the writing. I forced myself to get out of my own fucking way and stop telling myself that I wasn't gonna do it, because the truth is I was already doing it. So there was no like, oh, I'll never do this, when like I'm literally doing it. I'm literally doing it right now. I'm doing it actively right now. I'm writing a fucking book. And I've worked on plotting, and I've worked on outlines, and I've worked on subplots, and I'm doing my best to like learn more and become a better writer, and like using my degree. Like I literally went to school for creative writing and storytelling and narrative illustration, and so like I have an educational background. I have, you know, it's something that I'm passionate about. So like, why the fuck am I doing this to myself? You know? As a keyboard, I don't know, I only just bought it. There's a bunch of books that I would really like to get. I put some of them on my throne because fucking goddamn physical books are really expensive. Most of the books that I read are ebooks, because I can pay like anywhere from $0 to $4 for an ebook, and then I go to like the bookstore and I'm really excited to be like, ooh, let me get some physical books for my bookshelves. They're like fucking $50 for a hardback. Huh? What do you mean it's $50 for a hardback? Jesus Christ. So, but there are a couple on my throne for like helping with writing stuff, like characterization, like building believable characters and like three-dimensional characters, and helping with like creating a sense of place. And there's 2 on there for like storytelling and stuff that I would really like to get. So I'm not telling you to buy them. It's more me saying I'll probably end up buying them off my own throne, because I don't know. Because I want them. Honestly, I don't know why I put things on my throne, because 90% of the time I'll like add stuff to my throne and then I'll go on there 3 days later and be like, I'm just gonna buy this. You think all that paper grows on trees? Yes. Yes. It's silly how expensive they can be. Yeah, some books are so expensive, but I do love having physical books. But I don't know. I guess that's one of my hopes. Oh my God, Bevan! Bevan, thank you so much for 50 months. Bevan, I missed your antagonizing. I hope you're doing good. It's nice to see you. I know 50 months is crazy. That's crazy, dude. Yeah, but I love having physical books. I also don't have a bookshelf. I have like one of those little like cube bookshelf things, and it's already completely full. And I don't even know where I would put a bookshelf. So right now, all of my physical books are stacked on top of my fireplace. Because I don't have anywhere to put them. Oh my God. John Twitch, you heard nothing. Wait, about what? What happened? Oh my God. Kindle Unlimited actually has some good stuff. I have thoughts about Kindle Unlimited. And they're not necessarily bad. I'm the same boat, except it's not dildos? Too many dildos. What are we talking about? The idea is to camp Ruby's throne and just buy stuff because you get no. I use it often. Oftentimes I use it as a wish list for myself. Reskar, thank you very much. Reskar, I just noticed in my, I don't have an alert that goes off on stream. It goes up in my activity feed. Reskar just bought one of the books off my throat. That was very nice of you. You did not have to do that. I very, very much appreciate it. Thank you, dude. What the heck? All my dildos are on my fireplace, just hanging out like a statement piece. I don't know, maybe you bought some bad dragons or something. I don't know your life. Whatever. Post one book for the Onion. They bought Story Genius, How to Use Brain Science to Go Beyond Outlining and Write a Riveting Novel Before You Waste 3 years Writing 327 Pages That Go Nowhere. Which sounds like it would be really good, and a lot of indie authors highly recommended it. And I used to have a copy of Save the Cat, which is basically like the Hollywood screenwriting guide, but they've like adapted it into like how to write a novel essentially. And what they are is that they're just like guidelines for like, hey, here's how to take your idea and like structure it in a way that makes sense so that you can like take all the jumbled mess that's in your head and like put it on paper and figure out what you're missing. Which is really helpful, especially if you have ADHD. Folks come over and they're like, damn bro, these are colorful. And I'm like, damn right, I see colors. What? As opposed to like a dog who doesn't, I don't, okay. I'm invested in these chapters. Have you? Oh yeah, you joined recently, right? You joined my alpha readers recently. I hope you've been enjoying it. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. It's been so much fun to write. I'm currently getting into chapter. I'm currently writing chapter 10. I'm almost at the end of chapter 10. Chapter 9 and 10 are, well, I would say chapter 9. Chapter 9 and 10. Some silly things happen. Some silly shit goes on. Buy American, bad dragon sales go up 1,000%. I don't see Halo having a shelf of chance. What are we talking about? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I got a Philly cheesesteak and they put ketchup and mayo on it by default. Okay, ketchup, yes. Mayonnaise, absolutely the fuck not. Don't you dare ever put mayonnaise on a hot sandwich. I do not want to bite into a fucking cum sandwich. Do you think I want to bite into your fucking cum-ass roast beef? No. No, I don't. I don't want to bite into a bunch of fucking meat and cum. I don't want that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare ever put mayo on a fucking cheesesteak. That shit pisses me off, oh my god. I'm so angry right now. A hot cum sandwich, exactly. Hi, Scuba Steve, welcome, by the way. I see colors when I put them inside me. Ruby, come on. Do they light up or something? I'm so confused right now.
I'm great.
That's a crime. I hope, thank you. Reskar, I just want to say thank you. Every time anybody joins Patreon to read my fucking silly little very first draft of my fucking book, it warms my little non-existent Oni heart. It really means a lot to me, so thank you. Bet 𝗏𝗏𝗃 has a shelf of cheese. We already know 𝗏𝗏𝗃 has a shelf of cheese. I have a drawer of cheese. It's actually lacking right now. Chance is a well-known model from BD. Oh, but okay, yeah, better. Got it. What do you mean you don't like meat? No, 𝐶𝐶𝐵𝗏? No! Ew! I hate that you even wrote that word. Blah. Nasty, y'all are nasty. New era, by the way. Wait, what's the new era? The 𝐶𝐶𝐵𝗏 era? What are we talking about? What about garlic? No, I don't want hot mayonnaise. Nasty. It's nasty. It's nasty. Me in my closet hanging up clothing. I'm so sorry. It's a new era, you guys, where I don't say things like cum sandwich. It's 𝗶𝗏𝗏. I was just talking about that earlier, Clopaz, so I need to draw it. Anyways, what's your VTuber? Oh, I'm a cum witch. Please bless me with the hot cum sandwich. Nobody, I'm literally gagging. I'm gonna fucking throw up. Bevan, what the fuck, Bevan? Anyways, oh no, Reskar, what is the link? because it doesn't let, I have a filter on the chat, so it just shows up as asterisks. Is it a clip? Did you make a clip? Is that what it is? Oh yeah, so I was gonna say, if anybody has recommendations for this, by the way, fucking Bevan, god damn it. If anybody has, stop posting fucking asterisks in the chat, god damn it. Anyways, if anyone has insight, I don't know who in the chat would have insight, but if anybody does have insight on this, I would love to know. So here's my thing. I don't like to buy things from Amazon, right? I don't think that's not a controversial take or a surprising thing for me to say, right? However, unfortunately, a lot of indie authors rely on, what is it called? Kindle, like direct print or something, KDP, direct to print, and Kindle Unlimited to make money, because it is like the largest platform and like pretty much one of the only platforms where indie authors not only can like sell their books at like a very inexpensive price for themselves, but like it's very cost effective for people who don't have a lot of money and like startup power and like don't have like an agency behind them. There's not really any, also Audibles for audiobooks, not for physical books or ebooks. There's not really other like widely known or widely used platforms, and so like I don't want to give my money to Amazon, but I do want to support indie authors, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I just wish that there was a platform that I could go to that was not Amazon, where I could like buy ebooks and stuff, because I also heard that a lot of people, if you're not traditionally published, if you're self-published and you put your books on Amazon, like on Kindle Direct Print, you can't put them anywhere else. Like it's in their terms and conditions that like you have to be exclusive to them, and so they like lock you into only selling your book on fucking Amazon. But it's like, if you're an indie author, sorry, my eye itches. If you're an indie author, like what the fuck are you supposed to do? Like they've created such a monopoly that like I don't want to like make it so that I'm punishing people who are indie authors for that. Audible's author rates are so, yeah, I mean, Audible's author rates are horrible. Kindle Unlimited's rates are awful. Like everything is awful, and they just changed their what's it called? Their what's the word? Royalty rates for indie authors. Yes, Mouse, that's exactly what I was going to talk about, is that if your book is priced under $9.99, you now only make 50% royalty instead of 60%. It's awful. You can message the authors directly and ask to buy a copy direct. So the thing is about it is like I said, I don't know if they're allowed to. And then like I don't know how it works. There have been a couple of people who I have like specifically gone and like looked to see if they have it on their website, but a lot of the time you're gonna pay more because they have to do like all of the shipping, all of the like keeping stock. They have to like figure out the prints and like pay for that up front, and so a lot of the time you're paying like 30 to 50% more to get it like directly from the author rather than like buying it off of Amazon. And most of the time I'll do it anyway, but like I personally wouldn't have the money to do that for like every single book that I buy, because like it really adds up when it's physical books. Yeah, it does take a lot of money to print. Yeah, this is for printed copies, yes. Some authors will send you a copy of their books because they don't want people ripping them from sites. Yeah, also that. So I don't know. I didn't really have a conclusion to that to that line of discussion. It was more of just a complaint that I had recently, because I was like all over TikTok and like everybody was like oh, we're boycotting Kindle Unlimited, and then like all these indie authors were on there like, please don't do that. Hey, please don't, actually you're hurting us more than you're hurting them. And so then I was like, fuck. So I don't know, dude. It doesn't punish Amazon, unfortunately not. It was very upsetting for me because I didn't want to price my current printed stuff that high. And that makes perfect sense. Like it did. You have every right to be upset about that. It's totally valid. You could buy them on Amazon and then find the author's socials to donate a little extra, I suppose. Yeah. But like, I guess the problem still remains that like, I don't even want to give Amazon any money. Time to learn the lost art of typesetting and sees back the means of production. Yeah, right? For real, for fucking real. I wish I had the means and the smarts and the skills to just like create a platform. To create a platform and then market it really well and make it really popular, you know? I just wish I could fix things. Why couldn't the universe have made me a billionaire so I could fix things? There's so many things I want to fix. Goddamn. I think you gotta learn bookbinding. I actually know bookbinding as was part of my degree. I know how to bind books. I know how to format books. I know how to print books. I used to work in a print shop where I did bookbinding. You know, fix it. I don't have the kind of funding for that, buddy. I bet you, well, okay, so here's the thing. You could get a small business loan, technically. And this is literally speaking completely hypothetically, right? You could get a small business loan. However, I do not know any of the skills involved in creating that kind of like e-commerce community. Like, I don't know how to do that part. Oh snap, that's some cool ass Ruby Lloyd. Thank you. Yeah, I used to be an operations manager of a print shop. And I did a lot of things, including like design help. And part of my degree was learning how to set up anthologies and books for print. It was a lot of fun. I cried because I had to learn how to use Adobe InDesign, and every time I learned how to use a new Adobe program, I just guaranteed tears. Every time. I have a 100% fucking lose rate on not crying learning a new Adobe program. But you know what? I did it. And then I actually really enjoyed it. It was very satisfying and really cool to like print it out and then bind it and like see what it looked like when it was all ready. You get the PDF and make the books yourself. I mean, like, I could buy the book. I don't want to steal the books. I have a bookbinder in my closet. I still don't know how to use it. I got it in high school and my art teacher. Dude, okay, wait, can I just say, this is hi, Spartacus, welcome. This is a hobby that I know I don't have the money for. I don't have the space for. I don't have the fucking time for. I probably don't have the fucking patience for. But I wish I want to get into like custom bookbinding with like where you rip off the fucking covers of your paperback books or like your shitty ugly hardback books, and then you like bind them on new plates, on new boards, and give them like pretty cloth covers. And then like, I don't have a Cricut machine, so I couldn't even do this, but you print out like the foils for the fronts, and it's like so pretty. It's so pretty and nice. And I have a bookbinder in my closet too. She's desperate to get What? Ruby wants to make grip. No, literally though. That literally. But I don't have all the materials for that. And also like I don't have the space for that or the time for that. And then like I know that I would buy all this shit and then do like maybe five total. Realistically 2 or 3. And then I would be like, okay, I'm done. And then I would have all this shit for no reason. Time to learn how to launder money through shell companies so you don't have to pay back business loans. Thank you, BC. Welcome. Hello. Anyways, all that being said, I would really like to do more content involving books and reading books and discussing books and giving book recommendations and talking to chat about the fucking ridiculous shit that I read and giving absolutely unhinged feral book reviews to the chat because it's something that I really enjoy, I find. You can make one for each of the books that you write. Have like the one. Oh, that's so true. Womble, don't do that. You shut your mouth right now. Don't give me any ideas, I swear to God. Like a monthly book club. We could do a book club. If you guys want to do a book club, I would do a book club. I don't know if anybody wants that. Oh my God, hi,
Oh my
Valia.
lord, it's a ruby
Valia,
onion.
thank you so much for your prime. Yo, let me get 07s in chat for everybody who didn't get Valia's fucking prime sub this month, because it's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Mine. Hi, Valia. Welcome. We were just discussing whether or not chat would be interested in joining a book club. Hi. Welcome, 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 welcome. I love supporting indie authors, and I've been reading a lot. Speaking of reading a lot, and speaking of wanting to do more book content, as a result of wanting to do more book content and wanting to like build a platform like around reading and around books, and wanting to like gain more community who is interested in reading and interested in books, because I'm writing a book, and I would really like it if when the book is published, people, you know, read it. I would like to start building a community of people who might one day like to read my book. You know what I mean? So I've been signing up for like PR companies and ARC companies, and looking for books that I can read as basically you like sign up and you give them all your information, and if you make book content or book review content, sometimes publishing companies or indie authors will reach out to you and be like, hey, do you want an advanced copy of this book before it comes out? Yeah, an ARC reader. I basically signed up to be an ARC reader. I didn't know if anybody in chat would know what that was other than you, Mouse, honestly. But I signed up to be an ARC reader. So like publishing companies and indie authors can send me ARC copies, which are ARCs, which is an advanced reader copy of their books. And I'm so sorry, Halo, you're right, also you. I'm so sorry, that was me, that was my brain. Don't beat me, what the fuck? There's a video of a couple make custom book bindings for Brit. Yeah, I've seen so many of those on TikTok and they all look so pretty. I usually don't read nowadays, but if you drop your book, I'll read it. I still need to buy someone else's and read it. It's okay, Biscuit, it's okay, it's okay. Biscuit, does it help if I tell you that there's 2 really hot guys in my book? Would that make you read it? Would that help you read it? But yeah, so I signed up to be an ARC reader, and I'm kind of a little guy. I'm kind of new to like making book content, and like, you know, my Goodreads account and my Amazon reviews are not like, I don't have like hundreds of them or anything. So I signed up for a whole bunch of them because I was expecting nobody to get back to me, and now I have like 6 books that I need to read before June, so that I can write reviews, because a whole bunch of people, actually no, it's not, it's like 10. I have almost 10 books. Because a whole bunch of people saw my thing and were like, oh my god, Slay, please read my ARC. And I was like, really? I was really surprised. So don't be me and fuck up and then have to read like 10 books in a matter of 3 weeks. I was like, right, meow, don't tell me about it. I know. I've already read one of them. I recently finished Blood Hunter, which actually, Blood Hunter wasn't, I don't think technically an ARC, but the author sent it to me so that I could read it because the second book in the series is coming out, and Blood Hunter was actually really fucking fun. I've had your book open as a tab since you sent it to me, and my dumb brain hasn't sat down to read it yet. Just read the first sentence, Wumble. Just read like the first like sentence or the first paragraph. That's all. It'll be okay. Sometimes you just gotta read like one sentence and then you can be like, okay, now I'm ready. I can come back to this later. Bitch, what are you doing streaming? Get to... Dude, I know, dude, I know. All the writers I know are starving for ARC and beta readers. Yeah, so I signed up for NetGalley and I signed up for the Nerd Fam. So I have a whole bunch. I hope for smut books vibes in your novel. Smut book talk vibes in your novel. I mean, raunchy girl, unhinged smut. Well, in chapter 5, he jorks it. So, and there's like a lot of male yearning. There's a lot of like her thinking that he hates her and him privately just like in the corner. Not urinating. I said yearning, you fucko. Anyways, fucking god damn it, 𝗃𝗏𝗡. Yes, yearning. Yearning. I can't believe you just spoiled the jerking off. I'm pissed. You literally have you even read the first chapter? Did you even read the free first chapter, Biscuit? I swear to God. Not urinating. Do you guys not know what fucking male yearning is? Jesus Christ. I need to get more fucking ladies in my chat. I need the fucking ratio in my chat to sway just a little bit towards fucking what's the hormone? Not testosterone. I need a little less testosterone and a little more estrogen in my chat, bro. Don't call me out. My brain is no, Cortez. Is it weird that I heard urinating and didn't even faze me? Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Hello? I'm here. Thank you, Mouse. I knew. I felt like you went without saying. Like I knew that you would understand. But in the sea of penis and fucking testosterone in my chat, you know what I mean? I got you and I got Valia, and that's fucking it, bro. Is there any other ladies in my chat? Hello? Anyone? Women? Any women in the chat? There's this book. Wait, this is a Ruby book we're talking about, not a 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Yeah, exactly. I urine every morning after I wake up. Stop. That's just because I'm half deaf and I know what male yearning is. Okay, okay. You have enough LGBTQIA+ motherfuckers in your community. We know about male yearning. Okay, that's fair. I guess Biscuit, you also count. You can come over to this side too. Yeah, where the fuck is Peppy? What the fuck? I almost spit out my soda. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Hold on, let me see here. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see here. I don't know if I've ever yearned. Womble, that's actually really fair for you, just from knowing you on a personal level. Do you have cookies on y'all's side? Yes, of course. Mouse is here. There will always be cookies wherever Mouse is. I know how to bake. Yeah. True. Okay, so let's see here. Do I have... Does this person have a website? Oh yeah, do you want to know what else I did? This was the other thing that I was going to tell you guys that I did. This was the whole reason I was talking about how like I was scared that I was gonna quit writing this book, and then decided like once and for all, like, no, I'm fucking doing this. We're doing this. We're making this happen. I'm not gonna sabotage myself. I applied for a publishing scholarship for like indie debut authors. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. The first prize, the top prize, is like $4,000 to help you with pretty much like you can basically, if you win, you get $4,000, and it can go towards anything that involves getting your book published. So it can be like if you want to hire an editor, or if you want to try and hire an agent, or if you want to pay for art, or like marketing materials and advertising and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Hell yeah, we're doing stuff. That's not what male yearning is. Off topic, Ruby, my new local grocery store has a big bulldog carbonara ramen. Ooh, I have a bunch of those in my cabinet right now. They're so good. I like to make salmon. I like to make teriyaki salmon or pesto salmon and put it on top and have it with my bulldog ramen. I'll put a little bit of corn in it sometimes. Really good. Like a ramen fund, so you can actually spend time writing. No, it's for the publishing process and stuff. Adrift in a sea of penis. A streamer story by Ruby Voxx. That's kind of how it feels sometimes, honestly. Did I hear it right? I don't know. What did you hear? What did you hear? What did you hear? So, okay, so I got a digital copy of this book. However, you can buy the book. So this is one of the books that I just recently read. Let me tell you about it. This is a... Hold on. You don't have to buy it. I'm not fucking trying to shill anything. I'm just putting the link there because I know that inevitably, probably somebody will be like, what was it called? Who is the author? Where can I get it? So here's all the information for you. There's her website. Anyway, so I just read Blood Hunter. It was really, really fun. I was so excited. I love romance. I love romance stories. I love monster romance. I am completely okay with pretty much any level of smut imaginable. However, what you might not know about me is that, hi Dill, welcome, is that I also love like detective and horror and suspense and like paranormal stories. And this is all of those things. You like romance? No fucking way. Yeah, I gave you the sauce ahead of time. I gave you the sauce right ahead of time. So this is a sort of like a modern contemporary gothic paranormal like horror thriller detective romance. The romance is very, 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 very slow burn. There's no segs in this book, okay? The level of spice is like a kissing level of spice, okay? There's a lot of back and forth. There's a lot of yearning. There's a lot of like, will they, won't they? But the story was really good. Now, if you don't like sort of gothic stories, you might not like this because it is a little bit wordy. I personally love it. I'm so here for exposition. I want to know the lore. I want to know the story. I want to know about the world. I want to know what's going on. I love that kind of thing. And that to me is like very sort of like dark gothic vibes, is when there's like a lot of sort of like descriptions that elicit emotional reaction for me. This was really fun. This book opens up where the female main character, her name is Juliet, she walks in on her roommate being murdered by a vampire. That's the opening scene in the book. I'm not gonna like do a bunch of spoilers, but I'm just gonna tell you like the general synopsis of what it's about. So literally the opening page, the opening paragraph, the book opens with Juliet walking into her home that she shares with like her best friend and her 2 roommates because they're in college. Her best friend getting straight up murdered by a vampire. The vampire looks at her, drops her friend's dead body on the ground, and grabs her and starts sucking her blood. Suddenly throws her against the wall. Juliet is then in a fucking coma. That's how the book fucking starts out, is that the main fucking character walks in on her friend being murdered and then is put in a coma by a vampire. Okay? Enter our second main character, the MMC, the male main character, if you will. The male main character is a half vampire, and he will tell you it's not a fucking Blade story. Straight up in the book, they're like, if you make a Blade reference, that's it for us, okay? He's like, I'm not fucking Blade. He is, however, a half vampire who is sent out by his you know, the vampire leader of his little clan that he's part of right now, because he's sent to investigate this fucking feral vampire who's murdered somebody and put this girl in a coma. And then they end up having to work together because she will not fucking stop trying to solve her friend's murder months later, and he feels bad that she is a human mixed up in this and doesn't want her to fucking die, and she keeps making choices that are putting her in fucking danger. The book was so good. There were so many turns by the end of the last 10% of the book. There were so many things that were being revealed about all these different people, because it's like a city full of vampires. And the whole time, fucking Juliet is trying to solve her best friend's murder, and all these vampires are like, you need to fucking stay out of it. And she's like, no, I won't. And it's really fun. It was really good, and I highly recommend it. But I haven't had time to get attached to her yet and have a big sad reaction. I like those too. I really enjoyed the 𝗓𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 series. Oh my god, that's so funny because the male main character's name is Alex in this. So it is a series. I think it's gonna be a trilogy. The reason that I got to read the arc was because book 2 just came out. I have not read Blood of Bellevue Manor. I have only read Blood Hunter. And I really, really liked it. And I will be reading the second book after I finish all these other fucking arcs that I have to read. Hi, Barry, welcome. Hello. Hello. Ian, I'm not sure which part you missed, unfortunately. But the point is, it's really good and it's really fun. Good books. Very Dresden-like, with less weird Dresden. That sounds really good. I like that. I like the sound of that. Hi, Barry. Welcome. I was just talking about a book that I just read recently. But it was a lot of fun. I liked it a lot. Speaking of vampire books, because I've been on a vampire kick, I've been scrolling a lot through TikTok in my spare time over the last 2 weeks. And 2 books came out while I was on break. One of them was Silver Elite. I have not read Silver Elite. I have heard so many ridiculous, like, back and forth polarizing opinions about Silver Elite. Excuse me, I had a burp. I don't know if I'm gonna read Silver Elite. I need somebody I trust to read it and then give me a synopsis on whether or not it's fucking good. What I did pick up, however, was another book that came out recently that everybody on TikTok is going absolutely fucking feral over. And it is a vampire book. And I like to indulge every once in a while in a nice semi-smutty vampire fantasy romance book. Okay? I just recently read, shout out to Liger for sending me The Serpent and the Wings of Night. That book was incredible. I have the second one. I haven't read it yet. Serpent and the Wings of Night was so fucking good. It was so good. One of the plot twists I kind of called. The other plot twist I did not see coming. It was so good. Oh my god, Liger, have you read Shield of Sparrows? Because that's another book that I read during my break. I devoured that book. And I annotated it more than any book I've ever read in my entire life. I used like all of my fucking annotation tabs annotating Shield of Sparrows. It was so fucking good. Oh my god, Liger, please! Liger, when you read Shield of Sparrows, you have to tell me about it. You have to tell me. Because, okay, wait, chat, listen. Chat, okay, so if you like The Witcher, okay, are you with me? If you like The Witcher, the story of The Witcher, the guy, he's a monster slayer, he's a big bad, he's kind of magical, people are kind of scared of him, they don't really know what's going on with his whole thing, but like he protects people, slays monsters, etc., whatever. If you like The Witcher, but also maybe a little bit of fairy tale, maybe a little bit of Cinderella, maybe a little bit of like a surprise arranged marriage, Shield of Sparrows was so fucking good. And there is a gigantic fucking plot twist at the very end. Not like the very, very end, but like, I would say 80 to 85% of the way through. I saw that plot twist coming for the character that it is for the second they introduced that character. Which was like the first couple chapters of the book. I'm talking like the first like maybe 50 to 100 pages of the book. Probably like 50 pages of the book. I immediately knew what was going on. And it did not ruin the story one fucking bit. It made it so fun. So like I could imagine that it was still fun if you didn't know, because you get to this plot twist and you're like, what? But like, as somebody who did call it and did figure it out like literally immediately, it was so fun to watch all of these things happening and then be like, I know what's going on here. I know why this happened, and I know why this happened, and I know why this person said this, and I know why this person is upset about this, and I know what's going on here. It was so good. It was so good. So good. An arranged marriage to Geralt. I'm it. Yes. Okay, so I'll give you a synopsis of like the first chapter-ish, okay? Basically, there's 2 princesses, the oldest daughter and the youngest daughter, and they have a stepmother. The oldest daughter, her mom, unfortunately passed away, okay? The king remarried. They had another daughter. This is where the sort of Cinderella story comes in. The second daughter, the first daughter should have been in line for the throne, right? Like she should have been the priority. She wasn't. They made the second daughter the priority. They would like, she got all the best education, all the best clothes. She was treated so much better. And it wasn't necessarily that like the second daughter or the first daughter was treated poorly. She just was kind of treated like, not like neutral, like nothing. Like they didn't care about her at all. She didn't really like get any kind of formal training. They like dressed her in like really plain clothes, and they were like really hard on her about everything all the time. And basically, this second daughter had been training for her entire life to be married off to a prince of another land, because like just from the like the culture of this world, like they sort of like basically trade princesses around in a circle and like marry so that to keep alliances, essentially. So the second daughter was supposed to be married off to a prince of one of these faraway lands. The prince comes to visit because things happen. I don't want to spoil things. Things happen. The prince comes to visit. He's there early before he's supposed to be betrothed. And the king is like, he's basically, he would get a little bit of an advantage if they married early. So he's like trying to convince the prince, like, hey, you know, like, I know you're not supposed to get married until like, you know, next season, but like, what, you're already here. And the prince is like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll marry your daughter, but I want that one. He doesn't want the one that they've been training her whole life to be a fucking queen. He wants the other girl. And like, not only does he want the other girl, they're like, yeah, we're gonna get married tonight. And her other sister's fucking freaking out. The mom is freaking out. The king is, everybody's fucking freaking out. And the oldest daughter is just like, what do you mean? She's like, I don't want to fucking do this. I don't want to fucking go with this guy. And she's like pissed off the whole time. And the whole time she's dealing with this, there's the fucking guardian, who is this like terrifying guy, like terrifying monster hunter, just like standing in the back with his arms crossed, like watching everything unfold and basically like laughing at her fucking trials and tribulations. And she's just like, fuck this guy. I hate this guy. Fuck you. And then the book is about like them traveling to like the new world and like things that are happening in like the prince's land and all that stuff. And like all the while, the guardian, who is basically like a bodyguard for this prince, is there and just fucking antagonizing her the whole fucking time. And it was so good and so fun and so funny, and the story was just so fucking good. I highly recommend Shield of Sparrows. Shield of Sparrows was so fucking good. That might be in my list of like my top 10 favorite books of all time. It is unfortunately a series. I have no idea when the next book comes out. I get months probably. So I'm a little bit devastated that I got to the end of book 1 and now I have to wait for fucking book 2. But it was so good. It was so good. It was so fun. As you do. As one does, you know. That's the second book. That's, well, okay. That was one of the books I read on my break. God, I read a lot of books on my break. I read that one, Serpent of the Wings of Night. I read Blood Hunter. I read One Hell of a Brownie. Has anybody read One Hell of a Brownie? One Hell of a Brownie was so fucking cute and so fucking good. It was so good. Oh my god, they were so cute. I just wanted to fucking squish them. Hi Mark, welcome. Hello 𝐸₂𝐶𝐶, welcome. The waiting is the, I know. I'm always so hesitant to start a new series when I know like it literally just came out and it's not finished yet. I love the no, okay, so if you want to read like a super short, super cute, like easy read, really fun, lots of cute banter, lots of like hilarious moments, One Hell of a Brownie was so fucking good. One Hell of a Brownie is about a girl, sorry, I'm trying to remember, I read it a while ago. It's about a girl who she was in an Ivy League school and she basically like dropped out because she was failing. And she starts like a mobile bookstore for like smutty romance novels, okay? And hi Anima, welcome. She starts like a mobile store for smutty romance novels. And her best friend is over one day. She lives in a small town. Her best friend is over one day and she's like, oh, you know, we're having like the fall apple festival. Like, we really need more stuff for the bake sale. I really need you to make some brownies for the bake sale. And she's like, you know that I don't fucking cook, dude. I don't know how to make brownies. And she's like, just find a recipe and follow the recipe. That's all you have to do. That's it. This is so very RubyCore. No, you have no idea. You have no idea how RubyCore this is, because I think that that is the cutest idea, and I've always wanted something like that, like a little store that sells coffee and books, which is why in my book that I'm writing it's like a little coffee and a cult store and bookstore, and that's why, because I always thought that was such a cute idea, especially because it'll be in an entirely different mood by the time the next book comes out, and I can't find the energy to yes, that happens to me all the time. So her best friend's name is Sunny, by the way, extremely aptly named. Sunny is like, okay, hey, oh my god, what is her name? I think Belle. Her name's Belle. Her name is 𝗪𝐶. Hilarious. She's like, Belle, I need you to make brownies. All you have to do is find any good recipe, you know, something, and follow the recipe. That's it. She's like, oh my god, fine. Well, she's currently house sitting for her aunt, because her aunt was like, yeah, I have tons of romance novels up in the attic. You can go through them, like whatever, like sell them if you want to as like secondhand. And she was like, shit, yeah. So she's up in the attic and she finds a binder full of recipes, and one of the recipes is for brownies. And so she starts doing this recipe, and one of the instructions are really fucking weird. Okay. She has to pour sugar into a pan, as opposed to like mixing it in a bowl. She has to pour the sugar into a pan, into like a flat pan, like a cookie pan, flatten it out, and then like take the end of her like little spoon or whatever, and write a sexual act that she wants in the sugar. Well, she's making, I think it was like 14 batches of brownies. And so she just starts writing all this ridiculous shit in the sugar. She's a little bit drunk. She's drinking some wine, trying to follow this recipe, because she's like, this is fucking weird. I'm home alone. Like, what? I'm gonna drink some wine and make some brownies for my best friend for this fucking festival. She's drinking wine. She starts writing ridiculous shit. She starts writing like, call me a good girl, spank me, tie me up, blah 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 in the fucking sugar. Okay, she's doing this as a joke, right? She makes like 200 fucking brownies. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna put these brownies in the oven. I'm gonna go upstairs and take a bath while they're in the oven. So she's upstairs, and all of a sudden she hears a door close downstairs in the house, and she's freaking out. She thinks there's an intruder. She goes, that's so many, it's for a bake sale for the whole town, you know? She's got to make a bunch of them. So, so she goes downstairs. She goes fucking, wait, hold on. Where's my, hold on. What? I gotta get my Kindle. 1 second. Hold on. Wait.
I don't understand. We gotta go get onion. Bring onion. Wait, onion.
Okay, sorry.
Onion.
I just ran across my house to find my Kindle. I'm already sold on this book. It's so cute. And this is literally the beginning, okay? This is how the book fucking starts out. Okay, sorry. Just finished making brownies before getting on. I wish I knew before. Yeah, just suck my dick in the sugar. You know what I mean? Anyways, oh my god, I'm so out of breath. So, hold on. Let me find the passage. So she goes downstairs. There's a fucking man. She's just in a fucking towel. There's a man there, and he's like setting down the brownies on the counter. He took the brownies out of the oven for her and turned the oven off. She's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, hey, sorry, I'm looking for Dolores. She's like, who the fuck is Dolores? You got the wrong house. Well, everybody in town says that her aunt's house is haunted. The house that she's currently house sitting is haunted. She didn't believe in ghosts. She's like, I don't believe in all that shit. And so she thinks that this guy is a fucking ghost. She's like, do you need to speak to Dolores so you can like have help moving on? And he's like, no, I need to speak to Dolores. And she's like, I don't know, this is my aunt's house. Like, I don't know who fucking Dolores is. Hold on. She says, she goes, did you get these out of the oven? And he says, he goes, I blinked, wondering how that could be her first question. She was soaking wet, wearing only a towel. A strange man before her, looking for her grandmother, and she was concerned about the brownies. Well, me too, but probably for very different reasons. Yeah, I did. Look, I need to talk to Dolores immediately. Is she upstairs or what? She goes, ghosts can touch things? His name is Bass, as in Sebastian. And then this is him talking in his head, and he goes, stop it, Bass. Satan's sake, even demons have some standards. Do not have another single thought about yanking that towel away and smacking her ass. Fuck, I bet she would be a good girl for me. Oh no! All caps, oh no. Because he's just realized what's happening. He's just realized that his thoughts that he's happening are the things that she has written in the sugar. Bro, I have never seen so many 5-star reviews for it's so good. The book is so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Oh my god. And it goes on and he's like continuing to have these thoughts in his head and then being like, oh my god, I need to fucking get it together. Oh my god. He goes, wait, hold on. Hold on, where is it? Because he thinks that Dolores is her grandma. Oh yes, thank you for linking. He thinks Dolores is her grandma, right? And so here's the thing, is that this was a spell to summon an incubus. An incubus who was his grandpa. So he thinks that he's been summoned by this old lady who has like dementia, and he's just gonna show up and like pat her on the head and be like, sorry, he's passed away, like he's not here anymore, blah blah blah. Like so later he's like, hold on, where is it? Hold on. He said, usually I felt compelled to give the old lady a chaste peck on the cheek and then eat brownies while she reminisced about her younger days. This was very different. I wanted to tie this girl up and bark out every dirty command I could think of, and I was thinking some very dirty things. Please tell me your grandfather's name wasn't Sebastian, I begged the young woman. Because he's sitting there and he's just like, bro, please don't let me be having weird fucking thoughts about my cousin. I can't fucking handle this. $4 well spent. Please, I am begging everyone to buy this book and read it. It was so cute. So just to give you a little bit about like what the book is about, you already know about the girl, how she, you know, she left college and she's now running this this mobile romance book van, essentially. He is a demon who works in hell. Hell is like a corporate place, basically. Like everything in hell is like a corporate fucking, like every realm of hell is like its own corporation. He works in hell under his dad, who is a wrath demon, and the whole job, like his whole job essentially is to elicit wrath in other people. And so like his fucking stats go up if he makes people mad or like does something to directly like influence wrath in another person, except that he hates his fucking job. He can't stand his dad. He hates his fucking job. And so many shenanigans ensue because she has summoned him like fucking 14 times and he has to stay for the duration of the summoning. So he's fucking stuck there for weeks. And he's like, I gotta get back to my job or my dad's gonna flip out. But like, we gotta figure this out right now. He's like, I can't leave until what's the word? I can't leave until I've like fulfilled the terms of the contract. And in order for me to fulfill the terms of the contract, we're either gonna have to get real comfortable with each other real fucking fast, or I don't really know what's gonna go on. It's so fucking funny. Please read it. I'm begging everybody to read it. Thank you for pinning that. Yeah, no, that was a 5-star read. 100% 5-star read. That was so fucking good. Where's the escape clause? There wasn't one. There wasn't one. There wasn't one. It was so cute though. But you can buy the ebook version if you don't want to buy the print version, or if you want the cheaper version, and you can read it on your phone, on the Kindle app on your phone or your iPad or something. If you want to read it, it's really good. It's really good. I highly recommend One Hell of a Brownie. Anyway, sorry, I feel like I lost my voice literally screaming about this book.
I wrote that song.
So One Hell of a Brownie, incredible book. Serpent in the Wings of Night, very, very, very good book. A Shield of Sparrows, another incredible book. I read so many good books. Blood Hunter, very, very good book. Let's talk about a book that I read and I'm currently reading. I'm hate reading. I'm literally fucking speed hate reading this book, okay? I have, where am I? I'm on page 361 out of approximately 500 pages. I'm gonna tell you about this book, chat, in a roundabout way. And I want you guys to guess what book this is. I'm gonna give you some information about the book, some things that happen, you know, some character backstories. And I want you to guess what fucking book I'm reading. And I guarantee you, you're not gonna fucking get it unless you already heard me talk about it or saw me talk about it, and then you will. Don't cheat. Okay? Okay. So, we have the main character. The main character is thrust into another world that is completely different from their own world, where the level of magic in this world is completely different from the level of magic in the world that they come from. They are saved from death because there was basically like we'll say a war happening, and they were meant to die. They were gonna die. And on the brink of death, no, actually, I think they do die. They're saved, and therefore thrust forever into this other world by their mother.
I wrote that song.
Their mother, who was in limbo, was like a spirit in limbo, but like sacrificed herself and a piece of her soul to save this main character. And it says word for word in the book. Let me find it. I'll read it for you now because I've annotated this fucking book out of pure rage. Let me see if I can. Let me just pull it up here for you, chat. Here's what it says. Especially as we are bound by love, not simply a necromancer's selfish desire for power. Were we? The main character asks. The mother responds, why, of course we were. A mother's love is the most powerful thing in the universe. Interesting. So she was saved. The main character was saved by a mother's love, which made them special and put them into a different world. Okay, moving on. So in this world, the main character is basically forced to attend a school, an academy, if you will. An academy that has 4 houses, four separate camps of people referred to as houses. Anytime I hear lines like this, I just think about D20 and Professor Eggplant. Chronomancy! So this person is put into an academy where the first person they meet basically is a blonde-haired fucking bully of a man. They're not children. This is a book that has sex in it. They're fully adults. This is like an adult. Imagine like a military school. The main character is put into this place where the first person they meet and interact with is this fucking bully. He's a bully. He's got white blonde hair, and his dad is very rich and powerful. Well, his family is very rich and powerful. Technically, it's his uncle. Very rich and powerful, right? At least they were adults. Everyone's an adult. Well, except for one person who's like a weird feral child. We'll get into that later. So the main character gets shown to their room, which is in a tower. It's actually more of like a tower for her entire like camp of people, her house, if you will. All of the first years are in this tower together, where there's a common room, separate from, you know, separate living areas, where, you know, you have your room and then there's a common room where everybody can hang out, and you know, they can study together, and there's like these huge tall glass windows and like big tables, and, you know, a giant fireplace where they can all, you know, be there and have a common area for them to all be together in. If they do well during school, you know, they get special allowances, we'll say. Some of those allowances are they get to attend the winter festival / ball. There's a winter ball that they can attend if they do well in school and they get good marks. Also, there's a special little town right outside of the academy, and they're allowed to go visit this special little town if they get their privileges because they've done well in school. Is it Lord of the Rings? No, it's not Lord of the Rings. It's not fucking Lord of the Rings. It's not Lord of the Rings. Sure isn't Lord of the Rings. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this book? What a unique and original idea that no one has ever done before. Well, wait, hold on, because this person is special. They're one of a kind. They are basically the chosen one, and the only person who can, let's say, quote unquote, save the world, who can do the thing that they can do. The chosen one. Yeah, so she's the chosen one. She's the chosen one. Not like technically the chosen one, but basically she's special. Because of her race, essentially, because of what she is. What a twist. Yeah, okay. So because she's special, she's getting targeted and bullied at school by mean people who are bullying her with doing bad things to her. So thankfully there is a professor at the school who's kind of a little scruffy looking, a little like not really put together, and he is helping her with private lessons to ward off, you know, the bad things, the being bullied things. Is her Ginger? She is actually, she's a redhead. So she's getting private lessons to help her fight off the bad things from a special teacher, right? Not to mention she's got two friends. Okay, she's got two friends, a boy and a girl, who are in the same house as her, who are like, you know, with her. One of them is a girl who is from the normal mortals, and in this world there's two camps of people. There's the vampires, and then there's the normal mortals, and they constantly refer to the normal mortals as being like really below them, basically subservient. You know, these people worship these other people. They refer to them as, what do they fucking call them? The Blightborn. They refer to them as the Blightborn because they're lesser. They're just normal fucking people. So she's a Blightborn. Okay, but she's really fucking smart. She's so fucking smart. As a matter of fact, she's so smart that they made her a warden of the house, which is essentially like an RA. Okay, so she like helps the new students, you know, learn where things are and stuff like that. She's so smart that she's actually taking double the amount of classes because she hasn't decided what she wants to specialize in, and so she's gonna be one of the only people in history to potentially specialize in two things. Are you with me so far? Has anybody guessed the book so far? Her other friend is a kind of like, you know, shy, kind of nerdy guy, and the only reason that he's in this school is because, like, you know, his family were all scouts, and he wants to like do what his family did, and so he's kind of just like along for the ride, like, you know, this is what my family did, so that's why I'm here. What does the main character look like? She's a girl. It's a woman, and she has red hair and pointy ears. Does she use chronomancy to do this? No. Does she have some way of fitting all of that into the same amount of time? She's just so smart, Halo. She's just really, really smart. She's so smart. She was given special privileges so that she could take extra classes. Yeah, so she's double majoring, yes. She's just so smart. Yeah, she's just so smart. So smart. So, also, this is a side part of this story. She's been bonded to the guy that's a bully, and she has to be like his consort essentially. And unfortunately in this world it's common for there not to be couples but trios, so they call them the triad. And so there's the person who's like the person in charge, who's like the higher up person in the, you know, their hierarchy of whatever the fuck society, and then they get 2 consorts. The other consort is this bitch who absolutely can't fucking stand her, absolutely despises her, literally tries to murder her on more than one occasion. But you know, fun times for the book and the plot, there's basically a death game that she's forced to participate in. She's forced to participate in this school-wide death game. Oh, a death game. Yeah. And she has to work together with the other consort. Does somebody have to put her name in a cup? Thankfully not. Yeah. See, the Hunger Games. No. I didn't know this was a collab series. I couldn't have predicted. Yeah, so, does anybody want to guess the book? Does anybody think they know? Anybody know what book I'm reading? It's not fucking Harry Potter, if that's what you were thinking. Unfortunately, it's not Harry Potter. It is, however, the book On Wings of Blood. But you wouldn't know that by reading it. Because it's literally a fucking dragon vampire Harry Potter fan fiction. Did somebody volunteer no. But literally like beat for beat. Oh, there's also like a weird eccentric magic teacher as well. Like there's so many things. There's so many fucking things in this book that are like beat for beat, it's literally Harry Potter. So if you were hoping to read Harry Potter but you don't want to support J.K. Rowling because she's an awful person, and you wanted all the characters to be adults and want to fuck each other, you could read On Wings of Blood. Yeah, Harry Potter, Twilight, Hunger Games. I'm assuming there are many. So I was reading this and I was thinking to myself, this is like a self-insert Harry Potter fan fiction with dragons and vampires. Because the girl is the daughter of King Arthur. Her father was King Arthur. Her mother was like some random like powerful fae that died. She was a fairy that died, who was from the Morgan Le Fay line. Yeah, so she's the daughter of King Arthur and like somebody from Morgan Le Fay's family. Yeah, she's known as a dragon rider. She's known as a dragon rider. And in this world that she has been teleported to, she fell from the fucking sky. They don't have dragons anymore, but they find her and they're like, oh, you look like a dragon rider because you have red hair and pointy ears and traits of dragon riders, right? So they basically kidnap her and forcibly bond her to this fucking vampire who literally can't fucking stand her, bullies her the whole fucking time. I was mad before, but it keeps getting worse. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm thinking to myself, like, this is somebody's self-insert Harry Potter fan fiction with vampires, okay? And I go to the author's page because I want to see, like, have they written anything else? Like, what kind of work does this author do? I go to the author's bio, and I'm going to read to you this author's fucking bio. It says, word for word, Briar Bolin once wrote scholarly papers on Dumbledore, Dragon Age, and King Arthur before finally realizing, hiccups, she could create her own worlds where all three might coexist. So I mean, I was right, I guess. God damn it. Is it good though? I mean, I'm reading the whole thing and I'll probably get the second book. Is it a work of literature? Is it an absolute fucking... Hi, Callie, thank you.
𝗃
Thank you. Is it a fucking work of art? No. Is it an absolute piece of like historical like literature that will go down in time? Absolutely not. Am I hate reading all the way through it in the span of 2 days? Yes. Am I gonna buy the next one? Probably. So do with that what you will. I was just really disappointed because not a single review that I saw of this book, not a single fucking person mentioned like the similarities and the fucking mirrors to Harry Potter. I don't understand. I don't understand how I saw like upwards of 50 TikToks for this book and not a single person was like, oh hey, if you like Harry Potter and vampires, you should read this. Nobody, like does nobody see it? Does nobody see that this is literally a Harry Potter fan fiction? No one? Because here's the thing is like write your fan fiction. Whatever, dude. I don't really fucking care that much. I don't really like fan fiction personally. I think it's fucking stupid. But I get it. You know, and if you like it, write it. Get your fucking bag. Do what makes you happy because life is fucking short. I just wish that somebody had let me know going into it that it was gonna basically be Harry Potter. So, I don't know. Do I recommend it? Maybe. I'm enjoying the story outside of that. I actually really like the villain. This isn't enemies to lovers, but it's kind of fake enemies to lovers because like it's kind of obvious. Like I don't feel like this is a spoiler. He fucking wants her bad. He wants her so bad, but he's got like a lot of other things going on, and so he keeps being mean to her and then feeling kind of bad about it. So I'm enjoying reading his side because a lot of the time his side is him just being like, oh my god, I want to bang her so bad. And her side is like, fuck this guy. And I find that funny. So I'm having a good time. I just wish I had known that it was gonna be fucking Harry Potter from the beginning. You know what I mean? How do you feel about mafia romance stories? I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, they kind of really annoy me. But because of that, I haven't read very many of them. So if you have one that you recommend, I'm very willing to hear you out. If I'm buying this over the transphobes until this special race thing, still would buy it over. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, it's weird. It's a little. I don't know how I feel about it. That's a paid campaign. Like it had to be, right? It had to be. It had to be, right? I still get pitches for them. Wait, really? Like people ask, like being like, "Hey, I'll pay you if you talk about my book or something." There's a commentary about media literacy in there somewhere. Like, I just want to know, like, are we closing our eyes or am I suspending my disbelief? I just want to know, like, how to go into this. Yeah. Love a good he falls first, one-sided. I love it. I love it, Prince. It's one of my favorite things. Apocalyptic down bad. Like, I'm not fucking kidding you, dude. I was laughing so hard. I was laughing so hard reading his fucking side of this. It was so fucking funny, bro. Let's see, what is this? Oh, at one point he refers to himself as the alpha, and that I literally had to put a yellow tab on that because it made me fucking laugh so hard. I was gonna fucking scream. So fucking funny. Like one of the chapters just opens up and he's just fucking full on like pining after her, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. That's so fucking cute of you. Or was I? The MC in this bully reminds me of a certain pairing, but I could never guess from, oh, I don't know. Oh, thank you for hydrate. I actually do need to. I was screaming about books one day back and I've destroyed my voice. I'm enjoying it. It's the first book of 3. Figure out share the wealth. The other way around, people email me and say, we work with a bunch of influencers and book TikTokers, pay us, and they'll talk. Oh, ew. Ew. What's the, you can tell me the book if you want, Halo. You can send it to me if you link it to me or something. She's like, I swear to God, I'm gonna kick this man's ass. And he's like, if your mouth is not somewhere on me in the next 5 seconds, I'm gonna crash the fuck. No, literally, he's fucking fully crashing out. Because he literally, hold on, let me see if I can find it. I gotta see if because it was actually like really recently that I read it. Hold on. It was one of his chapters. It was so I was literally like laughing, fucking giggling, kicking my feet, reading the second chapter. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I think it's this one. Is it this one? Is it this one or the next one? I'm trying to find it because it was so fucking ridiculous after reading a chapter where he couldn't fucking stand, where she was like literally like, I'm gonna fucking kill this guy. I'm gonna straight up kill this guy. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'll fucking kill him. I swear to God, I'll fucking kill him. The whole fucking time she's like, fuck this guy. And the next chapter he's like, hold on. Sorry, I'm looking for it. Is it this one? No. This is where he saves her. And then he wants to make out with her, but he's like, no, I can't. I can't make out with her. I could never do it. Where is it? Hold on, sorry, I'm flipping through this fucking book. Is it this one? Maybe it's this one? No? No? What? Where is it? Hold on.
I don't understand.
Was it this one? Hold on, he like blacks out where the headmaster is like giving a fucking speech. The headmaster's giving a fucking speech. Okay, the house ceremony. Okay. So it's gotta be over here. Hold on. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Okay, it's gotta be right here. Okay, so he's at the ceremony where he's being named like head of the household, basically. Not the household, but like the house. Like his house, whatever. Fucking Bevan, god damn it. Taking Denver. Yeah, DM it to me. Yeah, give it to me. Thank you. I'll look at it in just a second. Goodbye, Rescar. Well, just have a good day. Goodbye. Is it this one? Okay, so he's at the ceremony where like he's in the middle of this like auditorium, or like I don't want to say coliseum, but like auditorium kind of thing. And the headmaster is like giving this speech, about to name him like the head of the house, and he's just fucking standing there, and like the whole fucking school is there, and the main character is sitting there in the what's it called, next to the other consort. She's in the stands next to the other consort. What does he say? So fucking stupid. He goes, not this one. He's looking at his other consort, who has basically been betrothed to him since birth, and she's basically like the perfect woman. Like oh, she's so poised and so regal and has all the court training and blah blah blah, but she's a fucking bitch. She's a bitch, and he hates her because she's a bitch. She's a fucking shallow, selfish bitch, and she's such a fucking little bitch. Anyways, so he's talking about the fucking Great Hall, right? He's talking about how like I've been betrothed to her since like childhood. And like she's perfect and like so well trained, and she loves me, she's head over heels for me, blah blah blah, like, you know, in a way that she only could be for somebody who only wants him for his power. Hi bae, welcome. And he's like, and she's beautiful, blah blah blah, like anyone would be lucky to have her as a consort, etc etc. And he goes, yet when I lay in my bed at night after having rejected one of her pathetic advances for the 100th time, it's the girl's last name is Pendragon, obviously, because her dad was fucking King Arthur. Pendragon's face was the one I couldn't get out of my mind. And he fucking, hold on, where is it? 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 Oh, he goes, literally, this is during, the headmaster is actively giving a speech, and this is his internal monologue right now. This is his internal, he's like, he's remembering when they had just fought, because she basically walked up to him and punched him in the face, because she thought that he did something that he didn't do. And he was just like restraining her the whole time because he didn't want to fight her. He goes, I'd already been so fucking aroused that I knew that if I scented even a drop of blood on her while we fought, I wouldn't have been able to restrain myself. And then he literally just starts fantasizing about fucking her while the headmaster is giving a speech. He's like, every night I lay in my bed and I jork it thinking about how cool she is. Priorities, dude, I'm fucking screaming. I'm fucking screaming. Honestly, you guys should read this book. I think everyone should read this book. Here's the book for the book club. We're starting a book club. Chat, everybody, welcome to the stream. We're starting a book club. If you missed me talking about it before, here's your first read for our book club. It's called On Wings of Blood. Everybody read this book so that we can yap about it. I swear, I'm begging you. Chat, I'm begging you. Everybody please read this fucking book. Oh my god. What are you supposed to do when some old fogey is prattling on for hours on end? Each night, I can feel my leg. Oh my god, I gotta miss this month for reasons. No! Biscuit! Hi, Vane, welcome. Welcome. It's called On Wings of Blood. It's called On Wings of Blood. Hold on, let me... Of blood. Let me link it to you. It's $6 for the ebook version. Y'all, let's go!
Ruby's Book Club Pit.
Hell yeah! Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome to stream. Wings of Blood sounds like an edgy brand of pads. Oh, Bae, you missed it. You missed it where I went through the entire fucking plot. And it's basically just Harry Potter. It's a self-insert Harry Potter fan fiction with vampires and dragons, and it's ridiculous. Everybody please read it so we can talk about it, please. I swear to god, I need everybody to read it so that somebody else can feel my pain. I was betting the cover was gonna be male MC holding the female MC. I think there is art like that. Let me see if I can find... Is there like fan art of them? I don't understand. Not really. Oh my god, wait, did somebody do what I think they did? Oh no, wait, why can't I? Wait, why is it so small? Wait, can I get it? Can I look at it big? Oh my god. Somebody literally look at this, chat. Look what I found. Look at this. Look what I fucking found, chat. Look what I found. Oh wait, why is the timer there? Go away. Stop it. Hold on. There's no timer. There's no timer. There's no timer. There's no donuts. It's over. Get the fuck out of here. Look at what somebody fucking made. This is so fucking funny. One of his features stood out from the others. His aquiline, hawkish nose. It was out of place, too pointed, too large, too less than perfect. But if anything, it made him look even more aristocratic, enhancing his haughty expression. It complemented the fine angles of his character. The cruel, thin twist of his lips. I felt no gratitude. Golden blonde hair framed a sharp jawline. He had a lean, elegant build, all muscular grace. I was sarcastic earlier, but I was comparing the MC and the dude to what most people thought of Harry. No, 100%. Yes. 100%. No timer. No fucking timer. He cracked the code. Piercing gray eyes. The scent of green apples. Literally, she describes him as smelling like green apples. This fucking scene, this fucking famous scene of Draco Malfoy eating a fucking green apple. I cannot. I can't, dude. I can't. Like, how did nobody catch this? Oh, here's some fan art of them. Here's a fan art. Like, literally nobody looked at this and was like, Hold on, is this here? Can I? Oh, it's tiny. All right, well, whatever. Fucking 𝗙𝐻 wild. Anyways, everybody go read that so that I can complain about how ridiculous it is with somebody. Please, I'm begging somebody to please read it. Please, oh my god. To this day, I can still hear the timer tick. The timer never made sound, bro. What are you talking about? Yeah, there's no more timer. I win. I feel bad for the actor who played Draco, ruining his hair for that role, or at least I assume that's what did it. Thought the actor seems like an... What is that actor's name? Actor who played Draco Malfoy. Tom Felton? Tom Felton. Oh yeah, he's got a crazy receding hairline. Although it looks like he kind of had that as a kid though. Looks like maybe that was genetic. His hair is not that dark. Like his actual natural hair color, they wouldn't have had to bleach the fuck out of it to get it white blonde. Ew, oh my god. I'm great. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, sorry. There's just like a picture of somebody who had their hair done and it looked really bad. Okay, anyways. I forgot. Tom Felton. Yeah, the guy who played I just looked it up. It's Tom Felton? Tomothy? Tomothy Felton? Something like that. I would love to start a book club. And I really do mean that. So, if anybody wants to read this book, you got until June. You got a week and a half. A little more than you got almost 2 weeks. You can pick up this book and then we can yap about it. Or you can read One Hell of a Brownie. Also a very good book. But I would really love it if more people read On Wings of Blood so that I can cry together with somebody. Please. Good old Tommy F. Good old Tomothy F. Bro. I've been streaming for 2 hours and I've already fucked up my voice. Oh no! I've been back for 1 fucking day! Besides Harry Potter, I've only seen him in The Flash. He was in The Flash? Who was he in The Flash? I watched like the first season of that show. And then they started doing like dumbass shit with going back in time. And I gave up. I fucking didn't want to read it anymore. No, I didn't. Anyways. Chat, I have an important discussion. I have an important thing that I would like to discuss with you guys. I want to publish this book, right? I think he played a detective. Did he really? Oh shit. It's so weird to think of him as like a grown-up person, you know what I mean? I want to publish this book that I'm writing, right? Welcome back, thank you. But I don't know what name to publish it under. Like, I'm not gonna use my government name. I'm not gonna publish it. There's gonna be some level of pseudonym, right? I don't want to use my fucking government name. But I don't know if I want to publish it. Like, could you imagine if I published my book as Ruby Voxx? Like, would it be really cringe to see that on a book cover? And I do mean that honestly. Like, I feel like it would be really cringe to have this book, like, by Ruby Voxx. Why not? I don't know. I guess also I would have to start advertising my book. on my Ruby Voxx accounts. My Ruby Voxx TikTok is nothing but me talking about my book. 𝗀𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗂𝗏. Yeah, that's my pen name. My fucking Obscura by 𝗀𝗏𝗂𝗏𝗏. Yeah, I know, right? It's hard. You're allowed to do that one. I don't know, because I feel like because Ruby Voxx was created as a pseudonym for like a certain kind of branding. You know what I mean? Like the last name Voxx I chose because I did voice work. You know what I mean? Like that, my whole thing was about like using my voice and singing and doing voice acting and ASMR, and like Voxx literally is just like the Latin word for voice, right? So like, I don't know. 𝗵𝗶𝗶𝗹, right? There's the real name. Ruby Box. Could always create like a side pseudonym that's something similar but not the same. What's the Latin word for Ruby fucking codex? Ruby codex. Ruby scribe. It's word in Latin. Yeah. Fucking. But like, okay, so here's my concern. Okay, because yes, I that's one of the options that I thought of is like creating a third name, right? Like not Ruby Voxx, not my government name, but like a third pseudonym. But like, and this is a genuine question because I honestly don't know how this works. Do you think that it would hurt the marketing? Do you know what I mean? Like if I publish under the name Ruby Voxx, I have a whole community of people and like a whole like online following who know me as Ruby Voxx and will see it and be like, oh, holy fuck, I know who that is. Like Ruby Voxx wrote a book. You know what I mean? Has one name for one job and another for her writing, and neither are her government name, but they both start the same. Yeah, that makes sense. Find me on r/massivecocks. I'm a mod there. Are you a mod on r/RubyVox Circle Jerk by chance? Crop top scribe-a-thon. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I also wouldn't want it to be super on the nose because, like, I don't know, because I want to publish with a name that, like, it feels good. Do you know what I mean? I want a name that's like, oh man, what if this was a household name? Do you know? I don't know. I don't know how to describe what I'm talking about. It's gotta like feel right. It's gotta feel like an author name, but not be like too on the nose. Cause I legit don't know. I'll let Halo put his thoughts, cause I don't know either. I haven't found a book in a long while that I haven't looked up by name, but I don't want to assume I'm the standard. That's really fair. That's really fair. The people that know you as Ruby Voxx will look up the book. Yeah, that's true. I guess I wasn't sure if it was weird for me as Ruby Voxx to be on Twitter like, hey, go read my book, and then you click on it and it's like, oh, book title by fucking Jonathan Doe. You know what I mean? They're like, who the fuck is this fucking person? Not just like find it. Yeah. I think part of my concern also Jonathan owning Chang. Yeah. I think part of it also is like 𝗏𝐶𝐶. Hi, thank you. I'm worried. I don't want to like be.
The one and only Ruby returns for the stream. Long time no see. Yeah, Patron bark. Let's go.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome. Hello. It's good to be back. I'm worried that I'm gonna like advertise my book. Like let's say I start making TikToks that are like, you know, like actual marketing, right? And not just like, hi, I'm Ruby Voxx and I wrote a book, but it's like marketing for the book. And then like I don't want people to be like, why is Ruby just talking about this fucking book that she didn't even write? Like, why is all of her content just talking about this fucking book that she didn't even write? You know what I mean? Because it's like somebody else's name. I don't know. I have a lot of thoughts and not any answers. I have a lot of feelings and a lot of worries. Book written by the Midnight Oh my god. People are stupid, but IDK about that stupid. I don't know, dude. I don't give anybody the benefit of the doubt on the internet anymore. I feel like Mark, I want to believe that people are smarter than that. I want to believe so badly that people are smarter than that. But also I'm soft. And the internet's a mean, scary place, you know? The internet scares me a little bit. The Midnight Onion. That's kind of based. I am not publishing my book as the Midnight Onion. I'm assuming that you're saying in the same video that like, hey, this is a book I wrote. Go, yeah, I guess I could do that. Like a lot of the, what do you call it? A lot of the like the marketing posts that I see for books are usually more along the lines of like, how do I put this? Usually more along the lines of like oh, a fucking grumpy MMC and a witchy FMC get together and do this and shenanigans ensue. Like, here's the name of the book, and I guess I could just like put my, I don't know, I feel weird putting my name. It feels, what's it called? I don't know, presumptuous? Putting my fucking name on everything. Feels a little full of myself to just like slap my name down, you know? Not an author name, but hear me out. Would you start a band called The Midnight Onion? No. Because that would involve me having to start a band. And I don't have the brain for that. I don't have the time. I don't have the brain. I wish I knew how to write music. I've always been able to just sing. But I've never really been able to like just write a song, write lyrics, compose music. I've always wished that I could do that. I'm always jealous of people who know how to do that and like just do it like it's fucking nothing. I suppose I think I'm just scared. One book that I really enjoy is that dude who makes old recipes and will like drop his book midway. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Author by day, crime fighter by the Midnight Onion. It's not full of yourself to talk about the shit that you are doing and accomplish it. Whatever. Okay. You're not wrong. Book written by Ruby Voxx, published by the Midnight Onion. If I self-publish, I could literally do that. I could like have my own little thing. I forget what it's called, but it's like the like when you buy a book and there's like the little symbol on the side for the publishing company. I would get to create my own. It could be a little onion. I can sing alright, but outside of that, I don't have a single musical bone in my body. I wish I could write music. That'd be cool as fuck. Midnight Onion is a banger publishing company, right? Like, what does it mean? Nobody knows. It would be our little secret. Midnight Onion Press, the mop. Yeah. Dude, I was so cold earlier sitting in my reading chair, and now I'm fucking sweating. I got a sweater on. It's doing its job. It's really living up to its name. I think I'm gonna make salmon for dinner, you guys. I'm gonna make some Japanese barbecue salmon. Some teriyaki salmon, maybe. I made rice with lentils earlier, so it's already done. Oh, I'm getting sleepy. I should have had coffee today. I'd kill for some salmon. It sounds so, it's really good. It's so, I buy the salmon from Costco that is like pre-prepped, and it has like, what do you call it? It's like an herb garlic butter on top of it, but I just take that off and throw it away, and then I pour the bachan's Japanese barbecue sauce on it. Well, okay, so what I do is I take the bachan's and I mix it with cornstarch so that in the oven it gets like sticky, instead of just being like wet. And I put that all over the salmon, literally fucking just drown that bitch in it, and then I wrap it up in foil, so it's like all the edges are wrapped up, basically I like mold the foil to all the edges so that the juices stay on top instead of just like pooling around the sides. But I leave the top open so that it'll caramelize instead of just like what do you call it? Like steaming? Because I don't like steamed meat. That's fucking weird. And then I put it in my air fryer for like, I don't know, 12 minutes at 400 degrees or something. And then I serve it over rice. But I've been making my rice with lentils. So it's like 2 cups of rice and like 1 to like a half a cup of lentils. Well, the rice cooker cups, not like an actual measured cup. And then I use, instead of water, I use bone broth. So it's got good macros. Who up's steaming their meat right now? Stop! Don't steam your meat. Hello, 𝗏 Scott. Welcome. Welcome. I was just talking about steaming meats. That sounds good as hell. It is. It's really good. And then you can make some veg of whatever kind you want. Sometimes I make edamame. Sometimes I just get, you know, the like giant bag of it's like broccoli and cauliflower and zucchini and squash and carrots, and it like comes in like a giant fucking 5-pound bag in the freezer. I'll just like grab a couple handfuls of that and fucking throw it in the air fryer. I got
If we all
lentils
steam
now.
our
Yes!
meats at once, she can't stop us all.
Huh? Don't steam your meat. It's disgusting. You should grill your meat. Delicious. Delicious. I got hella lentils. I'm gonna pop them in the rice cooker. Do it. I find a good ratio. First of all, the red lentils I find a little bit softer, and I like those better. But I do have green lentils, and those work too, and they're fine. But I'll just put like 2 cups of rice and a half a cup to 1 cup of lentils, and I find that's a really good ratio. And then you just make it with bone broth, and then it's got added fiber and added protein. It makes the macros of the rice better, so it's not like spiking your sugars or whatever. A simul stream? What do you mean? What's a simul stream? Simul stream? Simul stream? Simul steam. Simul steam. What? What are you talking about? I think somebody put the wrong straw in my water bottle. Because I have to fucking suck the life out of this damn straw to get the water to come out. I miss being able to say my unhinged thoughts on repeat. Or repeat the goofy shit you say. What do you mean? I ain't never said anything goofy in my entire fucking life. Dude, out here sucking the soul out of the water bottle. I ain't got no choice, bro. I'm so thirsty. We all steam our meats at once. Do not steam your meat. Grill it. You should grill your meat. Or you can air fry it. I put mine in the air fryer. It's like a simulated grilling experience, you know? It's good. I've been really using the term goob recently. I call Rugs a goober all the time. I'll be like, quit goobing around. You being a goob. And I'll be like, I'm not goob. I ain't never goobed once. I never goobed in my life. I'll be like, you're goobing right now. And that's been it's been a recent repeated conversation between me and Rugged Sauce recently. Gorilla of the woods. What? Like you're grilling the woods? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What about pan-searing it? That's fine, I guess. Okay, hot cum sandwich. That definitely did not leave your mouth. It would never. I've never said those words in succession ever. Not even once, not never, not once. Goober's a good term. It's one of my faves. I don't like to call people an idiot unless I'm like, you know, at the heat of the moment. The heat of the moment, like somebody's doing something like objectively really fucking stupid. I'll be like, don't be a fucking idiot. But like, I don't mean it. If Rugged Sauce is doing something like objectively dumb and fucking like, but like goofy, like it doesn't matter. Like, I don't know, there's something. I don't want to call people that I care about an idiot, you know what I mean? But I do want to have a word that's like, you're being a little fucking silly right now, you know? And I feel like goober is like a really good one. Goober's a good one to use. Hi Chai, thank you for the lurk. It's a short from a D&D campaign. It's a really funny. Gorilla of the woods? Which campaign? Anytime I hear grill, that short pops in my head. Oh, did you guys see there's a new Dimension 20 campaign coming out. There's like a steampunk campaign coming out. I'm really excited. I don't call actual idiots a dumb fucking idiot. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, I'm not gonna call my actual friends like an idiot and like for real. Like if they're actually, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd much rather be like, I'd much rather say goob. Really excited for the Me too! Me too! It looks like it's gonna be so good! I just recently watched the trailer for it and looked at all their character art. I'm so excited. Hi Raven, welcome. You're not a tsundere, you just played a lot of them. That's true. I'm really not, honestly. I've been called that a lot, but I don't think I'm tsundere at all.
I don't understand.
Now I'm really thinking about it. Well, I gotta think about it. I gotta consider it. No, I don't really feel like I am. I do get typecast as one, but I don't really feel like I am one. Oh my god, thank you. I will hold on to this. Thank you, BC. Thank you. You hate when people compliment. Yeah, I'm not very good at taking compliments, but that's mostly a trauma response and not a tsundere thing. I feel like, you know what it is, like, I get really irritated when people call me a brat or call me a tsundere because I feel like there's a certain connotation behind when people call you that. You know what I mean? Like I feel like when people call you that, the intention is that like they can control you. That like they're gonna call you a brat or like call you a tsundere, and like the intention behind those words is like, oh I could fucking brat tame you, or like, oh I could fucking make you be nice to me, or like I'd have some level of control over you and your actions by putting you into the category of one of these things. And I'm just like, no, I'm completely ungovernable. That's why whenever people will call me a brat and be like, I'm not a fucking brat, I'm actually just a menace. Because I will not be brat tamed. Trauma will be acting silly and making us not take compliments. Yeah, or downplay you being no, literally that too. Checks Discord. Okay, but like Halo Phoenix, I changed your name to that as a joke like a million years ago, and you never changed it back. I remember when calling someone a brat meant that they were being a little shit. Yeah, exactly. And now there's like weird connotations behind it of like somebody thinking that they can tell you what to do. And like, I'll have you know, I have a score of 99% as a brat tamer on BDSMtest.org. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. You don't have enough badges to train me. Yeah, exactly. I'm a fucking Charizard. Oh my god, that's so funny. The few times I've ever said brat to a friend, it is offhand and legit forgotten about. Oh yeah, no, because you're normal. Oh well, mostly normal. Actually, now that you mention it, I wonder if anyone's ever joined the Discord and been like, who the fuck? Okay, but like, let's be honest. If they were, don't you think that they would look at my name and also wonder what the fuck? I did too until this very moment. It was so long ago. What do you mean mostly? What do you mean? What do I mean? You know exactly what I mean. Why are you asking me that question? Yeah, Halo, my name in the Discord is literally Boodlecock. So I don't know, I feel like you being the biggest, what is it? The biggest brat woo, is that your Discord name? I feel like it's probably fine. I am normal, says Girthmaster's #1. Yeah, then we got Biscuit out here in the Discord. What's your fucking Biscussy / #1 Girthmaster fan? Okay. You went right from Crop Top 𝗀𝗂𝗏 to 𝗀𝗚𝗏𝗏. So, Crop Top 𝗀𝗂𝗏 was a name that was given to me by Doc Wumpus. And 𝗀𝗚𝗏𝗏 is because I was out somewhere and I was at a store and there was a sign in the store that said bootleggers, but I couldn't really see it, and there was something like kind of like half blocking it. I don't know why I fucking pronounced it that way. Kind of half blocking it, and I thought that it said 𝗀𝗚𝗏𝗏 for some reason from far away and half blocked by something, okay? And it was just really funny. I wear those titles with pride. Honestly, as you should. As you should. If you're not a Girthmaster stan, I don't know if I trust you. Almost like my title of #1 global Latina butt licker. We had a good run, everyone. We had a really good we had a good run. I gotta go. Anyway, can we get a ban on this guy or what? Is that the long version of Mr. Worldwide? I fucking hate it here.
Girthmaster's #1 fan taking over my stream now.
I saw them moving pit fiends under the GIF. No? No? Bevan, why did you just DM me a TikTok or a YouTube short of somebody making a chopped cheese? What? Don't scream at me. How dare you? Don't you fucking do it. No scrum. So who's gonna read this fucking book with me? Can I get a show of hands in the chat? Who's gonna buy... I forgot the name of the book. On Wings of Blood, and read this fucking book with me. Can I get a fucking show? Let me get a fucking show of hands. I'm gonna read the brownie book. Oh, you guys suck. You guys are the fucking worst. I'm leaving. I'm fucking leaving. I'm outie, dude. I'm outie 5000. I'm never streaming again. I'm never coming back. This is my last stream for the rest of forever. Fuck you guys. Just kidding. I actually don't fucking care. It's fine. Honestly, what makes the dead stream more believable is the low quality. I mean this for... Oh, the GIF, the 180p GIF, yeah. I said I'm missing this month. You are actually talking to my text hologram and not the real me. What? Biscuit, are you okay? I remember. Yeah, 𝗂𝗶𝘃 made it. Shout out to 𝗂𝗶𝘃 for our disconnect GIF. Good times. Good fucking times. So, I gotta start making more content. I gotta figure out how to market myself as a writer and VTuber. Like, I asked this on Twitter. Okay, wait, hold on. Small rant. Can I have a small rant? Chat, can I just fucking bitch for a second? Chat, do you guys mind if I just fucking straight up bitch for a second? Hi Menace, welcome. You're just in time. I'm about to fucking have some words. So I asked on Twitter, like I have such a difficult time, you know, marketing myself as a writer, as a VTuber. Like, I have no idea what to do because, like, you know, like art streamers, if you're an art VTuber, you stream art and like you post your art and like you do like fan art of like, you know, big VTubers, whatever. And then like, if you're a vocalist, if you're a singer, you like post song covers or like write original music and post your music. And it's like, how the fuck can I market myself as a VTuber who's like content, like subgenre is like writer? and like make content out of that without just being like, here's the whole book, because I don't want to just like make tweets that are like, oh, here's a passage from my book, like here's fucking one paragraph of my book at a time. And so I put that on Twitter asking people for like advice to see if anybody had any ideas, and every single fucking person, there was maybe like one fucking person, every single fucking person was like, oh, well, why don't you start writing ASMR scripts for other VTubers? Or like, why don't you offer your services as like a lore writer for other VTubers? And I was like, bitch, I'm not trying to offer my fucking services. I'm not fucking doing services for other people's content. The point of this is that this is my content. I'm asking how to take the thing that I love and that I do and turn it into my own content. I'm not trying to write fucking content for your fucking dumbass. Write it your fucking self or hire somebody who offers that service. That's not what I asked. I'm sick and tired of being told to do shit for other people. I want to write my book, and then I want to fucking tell people about it and make it into content for people to fucking be interested in the things that I'm writing because I want to write them because I'm a writer for myself. I'm not a fucking writer for hire. That shit pissed me off so much. Like, bitch, I did not ask. I don't want to fucking write for you. Get away from me. I'm not trying to work for anybody else. Anyways, kick us out of the pit and tell us to market until we get 10 people to join the pit, and then we can come back and have food. I would never do that. I've had this exact thought. Co-work with me in a Google draft that I don't really want to show because like it's a no, literally, Halo, like how am I supposed to do a stream of like doing writing, you know what I mean? Read some horrendous smut fakes on stream. Bae, were you here when I was talking about the other one? I was just talking about two of the fucking books that I read while I was on my break. I get what you're saying. This shit, yeah. Oh no, literally, Womble, literally, oh fucking no. Yeah, that was not the fucking question. The only person selling their services is me, and my services are my bodies. Stop! Rant maxing my face. Oh, can I tell you guys something funny? Ruby channeling my soul right now. So I was, you know how I like to read up on astrology stuff. One of the things I was reading about was like, you know, if you're a content creator, you should be making content based on your Mars sign and your, oh god, what was it, your Venus sign? Because they're like, your Mars sign and your Venus sign are going to be like basically your aesthetic and the things that you're passionate about and like the things that come really naturally to you that like have to do with your passions and like how you like communicate those things. Mine are Aries and Gemini. So essentially, from what this person was saying, because I was like going through, because they like went through each and every sign, basically what they were saying is like your most genuine content that people are going to gravitate towards is ranting about shit and like not being very nice about it. They were like, you need to be very fiery and very passionate and talk. They're like, just talk, tell your truth, speak your truth, say all the things that are on your mind, say the thing that nobody else wants to say, like say the thing that everybody is thinking, fucking go off, dude. And I was like, oh no. I was like, I hate so much that every time I have ever fucking fully crashed out has been literally like everybody's favorite thing that I do. I was like, oh no, astrology is real. I'm literally just a professional crash out, bro. Ain't no way. Isn't there a writing and book category on Twitch now? Is there? How would I make that interesting? Chat, how can I make a writing stream interesting? How can I make talking about books that I'm writing interesting? Maybe me and chat can write a book together. Ew, you're a Gemini? My what's it called? My, hold on, what is it? My Mars? Yeah, my Mars is in Gemini. So my, my, like, sex, aggression, passion is Gemini, which is, it's a sign that is, like, all about communication and yapping and connecting with people and, like, connecting with people, like, more of, like, on an intellectual level. So, just, like, there's a lot of yapping. A lot of yapping involved. Yeah. Hold on, I gotta move this and then put this over here. Okay, there we go, sorry. If you figured out, let me know. The only thing that I've seen people doing are like, write this script / story with me where you take chat input. But like, if you don't want to do that, yeah, write a choose your own chat adventure. Choose your own chat's adventure. Chat, where do you want to go? To be fair, the book that I'm currently writing was kind of based on a conversation with chat. I think, okay, here's my problem is that I think what's going to end up happening is that I'm gonna have to write something that I am not afraid to share. Like, in the sense of, like, currently the book that I'm writing, Patreon gets 1 chapter a month, and the reason that I have it on Patreon is because I don't want to just, like, put it out there and have random people fucking reading it, because it's like a really rough draft. It's literally the first draft of the story. I haven't even, like, written to the end. I don't even know how it's gonna end necessarily, and so I'm just worried about putting that kind of draft out for random people to read. And I feel like one of the only ways that I'm gonna be able to make content is if I start writing something, like maybe the next thing that I start writing, like I share with people, you know? So one of my ideas, one of the things that I really want to do is I want to create a series of novellas, or like shorter novels, which I know is also a novella, but like maybe not quite a novella, maybe a little bit longer than a novella, maybe like up to like 250 to 300 pages or so, maybe 300. How many pages is this? Hold on, let me see. What would this be? Maybe 250 pages would be good. Between 100 and 250 pages. And like, I want to do a series of these novellas where it's like, I've created a world or a city or a town that is like a place where like all of these characters live, and there's some kind of like magic or like monsters or like inhuman paranormal things happening in this city, and like each book is not necessarily related. So like they're all separate individual books. It's not a series of books, but it's kind of a series of books in that they all happen in the same town. But they're all about different people. And so like people from other books might show up a little bit, or like they might know somebody from another book. Somebody at my front door. Oh, is Rug's home already? But I want them to all be their own individual books. And I feel like that could be a really fun thing to do with chat if it's like a short thing, and then I could have like, if chat wants to have input on it, or you know, it'd be like something that I could maybe share like bits and pieces of, or something. I don't know, because also at the end of the day, it's like if I put everything out on the internet, like every single book that I write out on the internet for free, who the fuck is gonna buy my book when I publish it? You know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know, I might have to decide about like maybe one of the stories is like something I work on with chat. Or I don't know, maybe we have like little like writing days where we like work on the outline for a story, and then I'll like be able to, I don't know, publish something. I don't know, it's hard trying to figure out like what the fuck is your content as a writer and a content creator, because like content creator is my job. Content creator is how I pay my fucking bills, but like writing is a passion, just like, you know, voice acting and singing was a passion before fucking COVID. And this is a much harder thing to try and figure out, like what the fuck content am I putting out. Seen some authors post little side stories to their books to places like, oh yeah, like maybe like bonus chapters or something, like little extra pieces of the story. There is a character. I've had a couple of people who are alpha reading my book that I'm currently writing. One of the characters in my book is a cat. So the two main characters in my book, one of them is, she's a woman, she's 30 years old, and she basically has just found out that magic is real. And Halo Phoenix. She's just found out that magic is real because she got a mysterious letter for her grandmother basically saying like, hey, I'm leaving you the house, I'm leaving you the shop. I know that like you have lived as a normal fucking person for your entire life and did not know that magic was real, but magic is real. And I would like to gift you this mansion essentially, and this shop if you'll come and run it and live in the house and take care of the house. And so she goes, and when she goes there, she is like super excited because she's like, oh my god, like I'm a fucking millennial, I don't have my life together, like I can't pay my fucking bills, like I can't find a job that like pays enough, like my life is a fucking disaster, I can't keep a relationship, I don't have any fucking friends, I'm like basically I'm like all but no contact with my family. And so she's so excited that she like gets to start over in a new city and like have a life with this like magical fucking place. And like her second day there finds out that she has this magical landlord. And she now has to fucking leave offerings to pay rent every month to this magical landlord who just fucking showed up in the shop one day. So those are the two main characters, is the landlord and the female main character. The third most important character in the book is her cat, who was also left to her in the house. She shows up and her first day in the house, she opens the kitchen door and this cat comes racing out. The cat's name is Ambrose. And I've had a lot of people who are alpha reading my book ask me for like side stories or like a little like bonus story that is just following around Ambrose. Because Ambrose is everybody's fucking favorite character, and honestly I don't blame them, because the more I write, I think the more Ambrose is also my favorite character, and like he's not even the fucking main character. He's not the main character. But everybody who's read up to like what I've currently written says that Ambrose is their absolute fucking favorite. And he's my favorite too. So I could maybe do like stuff like that and like put out like, hey, here's side story, little fun thing, something, I don't know. Yeah. For a while I was thinking about doing like Spirit City lo-fi where I write in the background, but I didn't feel like that was interactive. That's kind of what I was worried about, is like, I don't know, like putting up an idle game and doing a co-working stream maybe. But then I'm always scared that like people, like the appeal of my content is like how much I pay attention to my chat and like yap with my chat. And so I'm worried that if I did co-working streams that people just genuinely like it wouldn't really be interesting to them, because it's not really what they expect from me and like have come to expect from me and want from me. I had an idea to writing promoting question. Yeah, of course. Yeah. As long as you're not going to tell me to write stuff for other people. As long as you're not going to tell me to do commissions for other VTubers, because I'll literally crash out. Hold on, I'm gonna have a little sippy of my water. Awful insane poetry for advertisement. Make it really deep sounding, shallow garbage to generate interest but not spend. That sounds like a really cool thing. I do like that idea. The only problem with it is I don't write poetry. My writing is more in the like fantasy genre, like fantasy prose genre. So it just isn't like a sub genre of writing that I do. But I do think that's a really cool idea. Always could do co-working streams, not on Twitch Places if you're worried about. I could, maybe, but then like I would also have to separately plan like more, like double the content basically, because I would have to make sure that I have content for Twitch too. Hello, Lone Blatty. bladder. You coming in here to piss? I swear to God. Hello, Lone. Welcome. Stupid shorts. Maybe. I don't know. It's so hard. Hi, YOLO. Welcome. I know people vary, obviously, but honestly, I would not mind the co-writing stuff. I do appreciate knowing that. Like, it is important for me to know that, because like I only like know what I assume and like what I've had experience with in the past, you know. But maybe, because I do want to stream in the daytime also, and I feel like people really appreciate like a daytime co-working stream. I know it's really hard, right? Because I don't know, I get kind of tired of only streaming when Rugs is home and literally never fucking seeing him other than one day a week. So I would really like to stream more in the daytime, more often in the daytime. I still want to keep Friday nights. So we'll still have like late night shenanigans on Fridays, but I would like to move into streaming more in the daytime hours. So maybe, but okay, before that though, I know we're talking about writing content. Before that, I need to do debut prep. I need to finish my model. I need to finish the little accessories for my model, and I need to finish these emotes. I need to get my fucking debut ready. I gotta be ready for my debut, because right now I'm not fucking ready for my debut at all. Got some quality rugs time. Some quality rugged sauce time. Exactly. There are times where I'd rather yap and say absurd shit in chat. Other times where I'd rather vibe and listen to collab stuff. I do love of collab and vibe time. Yeah, I gotta do debut prep. It's hard. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I haven't drawn anything. I was off for almost 2 weeks and I didn't draw a single thing. In my defense though, I was like really sick for like 2 weeks because of my meds. So I'm gonna give myself that excuse. Agree with vibing. Yeah! Oh my god, I have to move my gamer subs thing. Or I have to move my daily subs. Monthly subs? I'm actually not even sure. I don't know if it's daily or monthly. Alpha med thing is better. I'm feeling a lot better. I do have to up my dosage soon. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. In like a week, I think I have to up my dosage again. And the last time I upped my dosage was when I got kind of sick. So yeah, hold the med thing. It'll be okay though. It's getting there. It's going. They are helping though, so you know we got that going for us. A fucking fruit fly in my office. Swear to God. Yeah, no, they're helping. They're doing their job. They're doing things. What do you call it? An unexpected side effect was like like mental health side effects. They help a lot with like obsessive thoughts, and one of my comorbidities with my ADHD and PTSD is like compulsive obsessive like spiraling and intrusive thoughts. And the medication helps with that a lot, and that's not really an expected side effect at all. Like, it's not the reason that it was prescribed to me, but it's really good and really helpful because I've talked about this before, but like I have PMDD, which is like PMS on steroids, where like once a month when I have like PMS, instead of just like, oh, I feel kind of bloated and like I'm a little bit emotional, for me it's like I want to burn down everything I've ever done, erase myself from the internet, like disappear from the world, never speak to my friends or family again, like straight up I just want to die. And it's really intrusive, and really disruptive to my life to like once a month for like 4 days just pray for death. Truly. And since I started this medication, I have not had that. Like instantaneously it went away. So I don't know if that was just like lucky, or if it was like I just started this so like it helped a lot more than it's going to in the future or something, like when I get used to the medication. But that was really nice. So it's worth it for that. It's just expensive because I have to pay for it out of pocket, so you know, but we're doing our best. We're getting there. Anyways, this was just a short stream. I just wanted to yap with you guys and say hello and talk to you about all the books that I read over the last week and a half. The last like, it was like almost 2 weeks. I wanted to yap with you guys about all the books that I read this past week and just like check in and see how things are going and let you guys know, you know, things that I've been thinking about and things that I want to do in the future and what kind of stuff I want to work on soon and more streams I want to do and just like generally kind of what I wanted to go, like the direction I wanted to go in after Streamathon, because it's finally over. I'm no longer just doing Streamathon anymore, you know? Did I miss the book? You did. You did miss the book reports, and there were so many of them. I highly recommend watching the VOD. Thank you. Thank you. I think that I will not stream. Wait, hold on. No, today's Monday. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. It depends on whether or not Rugs has D&D. But I think I am. Well, I might stream tomorrow in the afternoon, around the same time, around 3 p.m., maybe 2 p.m. If you guys are around then. I don't know if you guys are around earlier. But I do want to start streaming earlier, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if I'm busy. Tomorrow, tentative. Thursday, I do want to stream. I would like to stream on Thursday and Friday night. I'll be streaming Friday night. Thank you, Goat Burner. Thank you, Mark. It's so glad to be back. I missed you guys so much. I literally, there were so many times over the last 2 weeks where like I would be doing something and I would be like, oh man, I gotta talk about this on stream. And then I was like, oh, I'm not streaming today. But I'm very happy to be back and I'm very excited to be back and I missed streaming and it was really nice to like come back and feel like, I don't know, like things were normal and you guys were here and we chatted and I had fun and I didn't forget how to stream and my chat didn't forget about me and it was a good time. Thank you guys, thank you. So I might see you tomorrow afternoon, but I have some work I need to get done. So more likely I will see you Thursday afternoon, maybe around 2 p.m. so like 1 hour earlier than I went live today ish. But Friday I'll stream in the evening. I'll probably start at maybe like 6 or something and we'll play a game because I have a whole bunch of indie horror games that I bought during Streamathon that I have not gotten to play yet. Like the, what are they called? The shift ones? The fucking, not closing shift. Is it called closing shift? Oh, good. Butt Night is here. Creepy Shift. That's what they are. I have Roadside Diner and House for Sale. What the fuck is this? Rise of Insanity. Okay, apparently I have Rise of Insanity. Did not know I had that. And Butt Night. Yeah, we're not gonna play Butt Night. We'll save that for the Fansly stream. I'll make a Fansly account and play Butt Night. No, I'm not. Don't get excited. I'm not making a fucking Fansly account just to play fucking Butt Night. Damn, no Butt Night. Dude, I'm pretty sure I would get banned from Twitch for playing Butt Night on stream. Not like 100% sure. But I'm like pretty sure. Aw, Butt Night. Fucking BC. Where the fuck is BC? BC out here buying me Butt Night. You're a Butt Night. Whatever. Who even asked you? Twitter's a bunch of losers. Yeah. Nice butt. Nice cock. What is that from? What the fuck is that from? What the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? What the fuck is going on here? I don't know, dude.
I'm great.
I'm gonna do a raid. I'm gonna raid Velvet because she raided me on the last day of my streamathon and I haven't gotten to raid her in a really long time. So we're gonna go hang out with my friend Velvet. She's super nice and super sweet and I think you'll enjoy it. So I'm gonna go. I love you guys and I'll see you Thursday. Bye!
Late night, onion run. Midnight, onion run. Late night, onion run. Midnight. No! I don't understand. We gotta go get onion. Bring onion. Wait, onion. 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 Yeah. Bring onion. DMCA, I wrote that song. Late night.